Hello? OBS and Twitch to YouTube? Are we live? OBS and Twitch to YouTube. Are we live here? Alright, I think, yeah, okay, we're live on YouTube. Alright, awesome. Hello, YouTube. What should I say? Welcome back. If you're unaware, this is part of the same Twitch stream as the last YouTube VOD, the one on Star Rail in Epoch Shadows. We just finished that up about 10 minutes ago. It's very fun. You should check it out if you're interested in Star Rail stuff. So, yeah. All you have to know is that I absolutely destroyed Epoch 4 and that nothing happened in Epoch 3. Alright? Nothing happened. Alright, in fact, if you're watching this and have watched or is planning to watch the last VOD, comment under there, nothing happened in Epoch 3, alright? We need an agenda here, alright? We're in the middle of an agenda. So, yeah. Anyways, just give me a couple minutes, as per usual, to finish setting up a YouTube stream, like editing descriptions and setting the game category, all that. I'm terribly sorry if you are one of the Twitch frogs and has been here for like 15 minutes now. Okay, maybe not 15 minutes, like 10 minutes of me constantly setting up stuff. Trust me, this is the end of that, alright? This is the game category, set the thumbnail, and set the caption language. Alright. And we're, here now on, I'm ready on YouTube. Alright, and I think I've been on the screen long enough to get a good thumbnail on Twitch now for the next little while, so, you know, bonus points, I guess. So, today's plans, I already said this before to Twitch, and the last stream, I guess, on YouTube, technically. Doing this event, and we'll be doing the world quests, right? The remaining world quests in Tenochtzitoc before I head off for 2 weeks and on a vacation. And I won't be back until the beginning of September. So, just know there, no more streams for the next 2 weeks. Yeah. And just like what I did for about 2.5 weeks in May, right? Any content that comes out in that 2-week span that will expire by the time I get back, I will make a unedited and unvoiced, right? So like no commentary YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Not gonna recorded from my tablet. All right, not gonna be good quality. No commentary, no editing, no nothing. There might be commentary in the form of a notepad I might have on the side. It's pretty scuffed setup. If you watch any of the May videos, you will know. Apologies for that, but that's the best my setup can manage. All right. So that is a thing that will happen. Apologies, but yeah, I will be back in September, and who knows? I have some plans on some improvements I can make to the channel. I'm not sure whether they will happen. No promises, right? No promises. But for example, oh, by the way, did my avatar break again in between? At some point, seems to have happened. Because I was just about to point out the fact that it was after I came back, right, at the end of May. There we go. My avatar was a pretty break there for a second. But yeah, the idea is that last time I came back in May, right? I started multi-streaming. Now I'm on both YouTube and Twitch, right? And I had to add a little avatar here on the bottom left. I drove myself on the way back from the trip. And I think there might have been some more improvements I just can't remember. I don't know. I think I got a better mic, or that might be before. So who knows? There might be some more stuff coming to this channel. I have some ideas, not sure whether I have the time to execute it, because again, I'm going on a trip, right? So we'll see. Maybe in the long term, but yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. Right, I'll be back in the first week of September. Right. Oh yeah, and also yeah, my birthday is also in early September, so I'll see if I can manage a birthday stream. Maybe I'll be too tired and I'll just spend the birthday with my family. But I don't know. That might be an idea. I haven't decided yet, so we'll see about that. So let me just check, right? Has anyone beaten my record in Stygian? Okay, well, this is definitely more people that's beaten Stygian 4 and 5 since when I did it. But so far, still unbeaten on the leaderboard, can I just say? Part of it is that I don't... No one in my friend list are whales. I think there's some dolphins in here, but... Like, yeah, none of them are whales, and I think I'm the one that cares about, like, meta the most. So, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so let's just get into it, I feel like, in Genshin. Alright. Tracy Vanishing Trust. Has there been any account updates since last time I streamed? No, the last time I streamed was 2 nights ago while doing Abyss. There has been no account updates since 2 nights ago. Oh, I finished my water. I might need to grab more. I should have grabbed more water in between the YouTube streams. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. So see, there we go. A little more stalling. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame because usually you can just look at OBS and say how long I've been streaming, but that's only true for the Twitch stream right now, which has been going on for, at this moment, 1 minute and 11 minutes. And not 1 minute and 11 minutes. I suck at speaking. 1 hour and 11 minutes and like 12 or 13 seconds, which. But okay, I think on YouTube I've been streaming for like 7 minutes, so like, yeah, gonna grab some water. Gotta get the 10 minutes of stalling quota up, and then we're gonna continue do the event. Okay, then get started. All right, I'll see you then. Be back in a few minutes. Alright, I have returned. Let's see. Let's take a look at chat because I see a message. Had a dream last night that I pulled a Nepha, but then I woke up. That's so funny. That is actually so funny. And also a little bit cooked. That is also a little bit cooked in terms of how much the fact that you dreamt that you pulled a character. You know what? Just for that, I will do a poll. Alright, it's nothing. Alright. Yep. So yeah, the plan is right now for me to just do the event. So yeah, let's take a look. What's up with what's this? So tracing vanishing trails. Summer is here, and on your way to Yilong Wharf for tea, you and Paimon run to Yalan. It's not long before you find yourselves embroiled in a special case. As you do when you meet Yalan. Okay. Sample tea at Yilong Wharf. Yalan's skill alt or alt skill? Like in the rotation? Skill. Usually you prefer skill alt because you can pick up the particles better, but alt skill doesn't have anything wrong with it as long as your nice alt doesn't run out in between, right? The issue comes if your nice alt runs out in between your alternate skill, because that means the alt keeps the nice alt around, right? When you're off field, that runs out when your nice alt runs out. So, yeah, just make sure, but either should be fine as long as you're doing them closely enough. There's your official answer. Okay, well, back to reading the quest. Covert investigation, dirty money misdeeds. Oh right. Oh, that just triggered the memory of the 5.8 live stream. Isn't this about money laundering? Freaking we got money laundering in freaking Genshin. Sample tea at Yilong Wharf. Summer is here, and following a suggestion from Paimon, you head to the Yilong Wharf for to sample some refreshing green tea. On your way, you unexpectedly run into Yalan, who appears to be right in the middle of something. Alright, focus experience mode enabled, and we go to Yilong Wharf. Okay, for a second I thought Nepha got deleted out of existence when we did focus experience mode. That would have been funny. Alright, back to Chen Yuville, the first time we've been here in forever. Alright, let me just put away the headphones because I've been listening to myself for a while now and it seems like the volume balancing is good. Sample tea at Yilong Wharf. The music is always so nice here. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit on my end. You won't hear it. Let's go as voice. I don't have to voice Paimon. Okay, I might have to voice Paimon later on when I'm doing the world quest, but like, let's go. I don't have to voice Paimon. Let's go. There we go. That's some good music. Wait, something not right. There are eyes on this place, and not the friendly kind either. Not now. Leave her to do her job.
前前后后忙了这么久，应该没有漏网之鱼了吧，埃德勒警官。
Oh.
外勤办案的时间应当还有几天，正好用来犒赏自己，适当度个假。多谢您热情招待，叶兰小姐。
Oh.
哎呀，这阵子简直忙掉了我半条命。
Yeah, I was gonna say they are like. Yeah, I was talking like Edler here. Yeah, is some sort of very much a government worker. Yeah, okay, a government agent. Yeah, there we go. Maison Gardiennage agent. So friggin' French Secret Service. Let's go.
13个据点啊，那些家伙简直都是盗宝又成精。吴泱泱抓住那么一大批人的时候，我都怀疑冤枉了谁。好在，终于把这帮经济犯一锅端掉了。现在我就要去俏英庄，找我那位工程师同学安心叙叙旧。
Oh, nice. Okay. Little thing that's lost in translation. She actually said that old engineering classmate of mine. So, freaking what? Oh, Montagne. There we go. That's her name. Yeah, she's gonna go find Oh Montagne.
别忘了带些茶叶和点心，给直律庭的朋友们当礼物。
Yep, true. Yeah. That's definitely not all of them. They did not catch everyone, and I think Yelan knows that. Oh, and they snuck off.
啊，叶兰的朋友走掉了，我还以为能认识一下呢。
She must have, right?
又是令人惊喜的偶遇啊，请坐。
All right.
店家，请沏一壶品相最好的云来白毫，再补2套茶具。
All right.
看你的眼神，应该对刚刚窥视我们的那2人很感兴趣吧
Yeah.
啊？什么叫窥视？刚刚有其他人吗？
Paimon being Paimon.
可不止被窃听哦，他们可能已经派人跟上了埃德勒警官，针对我们的行动路线开始采取对应措施了。
Okay.
我有点明白了，叶兰，你是不是在对付什么奇怪的罪犯？
Yep.
那些家伙居然敢反过来跟踪你，未免也太胆大包天了。
如果不是习惯了铤而走险的家伙，又怎么轮得到我来对付呢？我还想把功绩留给其他同行，好好休假呢。
Yeah, what's the crime?
涉案金额或达10位数的摩拉。
10 figures? Money laundering 10 figures? Yo, what? I need those Mora. Also, how do you... Okay.
摩拉除什么？哦，不对，10位数，10位数是多少来着？
Oh my god. Okay, Paimon... We're gonna teach you some economics when we get back.
简单来说，某位枫丹商人持有大量来路不正的摩拉，枫丹的执法机构可能根据种种痕迹锁定这笔钱。
Yeah?
为了避免这笔钱被追查牵连自己，就需要将其置换成合法的摩拉。
Yeah,
于是
more or less.
这名商人想到了一个点子：高价值艺术品的拍卖。他四处购买收藏品，运回枫丹后，将其包装成艺术价值极高的珍品，炒出高价。
Ah, so not only are they money laundering, they're also turning a profit.
等到拍卖时，他用赃款买下自己炒上高价的收藏品，经
Oh.
过中间周转，除去差价后到手的摩拉就干净了。
Okay, I see. So he just jacks up the price high enough that no one else will buy them? And then bam. Money laundered.
利
Okay.
用这一手段，这名商人不仅洗清了自己手中的赃款，甚至开始帮其他罪犯除痕，并因此得到了黑钱领主的称号。
Damn.
没办法，谁让陈玉谷的商品精美实惠又历史悠久呢？茶具、瓷器、玉珏和石雕都可以被包装成价值连城的艺术品。
I guess. Freaking exoticism, I
以猎
guess.
的商品为
Fair
媒
enough.
介，从事如此见不得人的勾当，长此以往，会对礼乐的贸易造成难以估量的恶劣影响。为此，正好要在枫丹度假的我，就只能立刻回到工作状态了。
Unfortunate.
哦，叶兰的解释还比较好懂。简直像把钱从左手换到右手，只是经过了一个骗人的幌子。
Yep.
不过，既然你们已经明白了对方犯罪的方法，顺着这个线索，不就能揪出他了吗？比如在拍卖会上埋伏好，等到那个坏家伙出现，买下自己炒高价的礼乐商品时，就冲上去把他铐起来。
很敏锐嘛，派蒙。可惜还是不够谨慎哦。
All
如果
right.
你是这一切的幕后黑手，你会轻易亲自现身。
No, you get someone else to buy them, they'll buy and sell the stuff for you. You know, you just chill at home.
这么说来，好像确实不能轻易暴露呢。如果我是坏人，就让旅行者跑腿。
Yeah.
不对不对，就算我成了坏人，旅行者也不会变坏。那我就
Also true.
小弟帮我买货干脏活。
Lumia isn't that type of person. Stelless. If you know Star Wars, you know.
哦，
Stell would 100% commit money laundering given the opportunity to.
就算追查到了那些有问题的收藏品，只要那个幕后黑手黑钱领主不亲自现身参加拍卖会，还是很难办。
不止最后参加拍卖的人呢，来境外买收藏品，中转回国内，作为卖家与拍卖会沟通，这些事他都有部下掩护。
I mean, yeah, it's your freaking money laundering 10 figures, right? At that point, freaking who the hell cares how many people you have to hire,
追
right?
查用来交易的收藏品本身也是件复杂的任务，因为他采取了大量中转的
The
措施。
different, like, say you have to
交易痕迹
spend
相
like
当
a
混乱
because 10 figures is what? A billion? Yeah, a billion, right? Let's say you spend 100,000 to hire everyone. All right, what's the difference between a billion and 100,000? About a billion. So
放长线钓大鱼才是眼下最理智的做法。最终目的是用轨迹清晰的鱼饵避开所有障眼法，揪出隐藏在幕后的黑钱领主。
okay, right.
我还以为你们真的是结束工作了，在放松呢。
看来你完全上道了。在此之前，我已和千岩军沟通，协助埃德勒警官突袭了黑钱领主的众多据点，抓获了这个团体几乎所有的成员。而
Okay.
刚才那2位，则是黑钱领主最重要的代理人，直接与他沟通的心腹。一位是枫丹古董协会的高级成员科德，负责拍卖事务；一位则是须弥船东多达马尼，从事货运行业多年。我们以相当自然的方式漏掉了谨慎的他们，会让他们以为自己走运幸存，采取紧急措施处理钱款与货品。
All
为
right.
此，那2人立刻追踪埃德勒警官，应当是想确认他的行踪，协助他们在离越最后的步下安全地转移物资。现在，我要趁着他们的视线集中在埃德勒警官身上，打他们个出其不意。怎么样？
Nice.
有兴趣跟我同行吗？
Sure.
我很期待啊！你会在探案这一领域展现出怎样的才华呢？
既然都遇上了这么重要的案件，我们肯定不能装作没看见。既是帮叶兰你，也是帮陈玉谷的大家，还有离越的商界。
Yep.
令人欣赏的责任感呢，旅行者和派猫。但也别忘了自己的利益。按枫丹流行的说法，最后给你们的酬劳会对标顶级探员执行最危险外勤任务的薪资。
Damn.
万事开头难，好在开头的线索已经有了眉目。黑钱领主的团体异常谨慎，所以我们要从反侦查切入正轨。我
Okay.
有一种猜想。现在我们先去东北方位转转，验证他们是否如我所料吧。
Isn't that where like the freaking Turtle Island is? Oh, what is this? Counter surveillance point. Case records. Liyue, Chenyuvale Northeast. Case records. No case records available. Oh, okay. So this is supposed to be the Dark Financier, I guess. And 1 leads to 2, which leads to 6, which 3 to 5, also 3 and 4 also leads to 5, and 3 and 5 also leads to 6. Interesting. Oh, so this is where I guess the quest branches out a bit, I assume? Alright. After listening to Yolan's explanation, you decide to investigate together with her and topple the moral laundering criminal organization. Alright, sure thing. Yeah, this just tells me to go to it. Alright. Oh, okay, it's decently close to where that turtle stuff is. Well, good thing I brought Frina, eh? Alright, well, Frina, get me over.
亮相了。
We'll take some shortcuts, because why the hell not? Alright, see, look, there's that turtle.
就从这里开始调查好了。
Alright. You follow Yalance through a uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenyu Vale. With Yalance's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Fantasy's crew, or anything else suspicious about the area.
结果，这里好像是普普通通的野外，根本没有坏家伙的痕迹嘛。
Have some patience, Paimon.
你已经明白自己要扮演怎样的角色了。进入状态的速度确实不比顶级探员逊色。现阶段我们需要布饵。
Oh, we're next to the
这
turtle.
鱼饵就是黑钱领主的赃物，所以找到关键的物品比找人更重要。要找到赃物，锁定对方藏匿的据点，就是重中之重了。
Okay.
你难道没有觉得这里的视野很棒吗？
Right.
这么一说，好像可以看到移龙部的港口，远处水面的船，还有一座塔。那座塔是干什么的来着？
是千岩军的灯塔，平时负责守望水域，必要时则会打出频闪灯语，承担一定的通信作用。
I mean, it's a good place to scout out to see if anyone's going to, like, freaking hunting them, I guess.
哦，说说看。
Yeah. Spying the Milius helps their operations.
8九不离十了。千岩军百年如一日，不断派遣巡逻部队，将沉玉谷重点地区的治安维持。
Yeah, you gotta spy on what the police are doing.
利用这里的视野优势，观察千岩军的灯语，尽力推测千岩军的行动规律，能最大程度帮助黑钱领主转运赃物。那么，附近应当会有黑钱领主的眼哨留下的痕迹。
太复杂了，完全跟不上你们的思路。
总之，拿着这部纵向看路仪，调查并记录附近的情况吧。
Forensic imaging device.
一
Okay.
定不会空手而归。
Sure, I guess. Forensic imaging device. A special photography device used in investigations. One can move and zoom in and out while taking photos. Investigate the scene from multiple positions and angles to find hidden clues. Alright. Sure. Let's see.
装备好纵向看路仪后，再开始调查吧。
Alright, that just tells us to check the thing. Okay, we have to equip it and then talk to Yelan.
准
Okay.
备就绪了吗？
Yep.
请细心观察，许多线索可能并不起眼。
You head to the investigation area with Yelan. When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom feature, allowing you to stand at vantage points and take pictures of targets that are far away. Thanks to a specialized array of lenses, the forensic imaging device can capture traces of things that are invisible to the naked eye. Zoom in and set your review on suspicious objects, then wait a brief moment as the device automatically captures a snapshot for use as evidence. Well, this stuff seems rather important, no?
这阳光的热度都快赶上我平时用的影视灯了。
Okay, counter surveillance point. A photo of the area previously taken by the Milius using their overhead surveillance device. Compare the photo with the current state of the area, and perhaps you can find traces of recent activity. So the broken and sunk. Well, yeah, no, that's this boat. It's the different boats. That boat's no longer there. There's a camp set up here. And we'll see what else.
还好
So,
太阳只有一个。
another boat is still here. Okay, the boat's chill. Case records. Yeah, just that. Is there anything else? No. You can move. Okay, this is like Charlotte's camera. Okay, well. This for one. The marks on the firewood still look fresh. Someone was cooking not a few days ago. Continue collecting evidence. Oh, now it's glowing. Yep, there we go. The boat was here, no? Is it? The ship is in an odd position. Looks like it's been used recently. Is it? Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, the ship was facing towards the island and now it's facing away. Okay. Figured that was... The boat is definitely something, but it didn't... But, yeah, I don't know. One last thing somewhere. What else looks weird? This sunken boat was here before. Oh, this thing. That sure looks like something that was dug in. The small raised mound. Did the waves catch some of the loose soil? There's clearly something buried underneath. Alright, nice.
收获还不错，一柄钥匙，应当可以打开某扇关键的门。鸽子传信筒中则有着许多暗语写成的短讯。
Alright.
哎，真的在这里藏着一些作案工具，那帮家伙未免也太大胆了，不怕观察千岩君的时候被千岩君发现，抓起来好好调查嘛。
这些器物表明，黑钱领主的眼哨有很大概率伪装成了渔民，他们的心理素质足够死硬。如果眼哨坚持宣称自己只是找了个清静的地方歇脚，没有关键证据，千岩君也不可能扣押一个平民对其深入调查。
Fair enough.
哎，我都能想象出那人死皮赖脸的模样了。
Oh yeah, we did found probable cause at
藏匿
least.
器物的痕迹还很细，说明部署在这里的眼哨另有一人，并未被艾德勒抓捕。
Well, then maybe we should try to catch
我
whoever
们
goes
需要
here.
警惕，不能让对方意识到我们还在追踪调查。
Yalan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at the scene. Okay, the key I get. Messages don't need replicas, you're using the photo now. He then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
好了，既然我的猜想得到了验证，黑钱领主确实在这里安插了眼哨，那么藏匿货物的据点会在哪儿呢？你怎么看？
I like how the quest gives you the option to say, I have an idea or not a clue. Right now I'm not a clue, but let me just think about it. I mean, let's just take a look at the options. The surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you needed to send a message, it would need to happen fast. That is right. Yep, that is correct.
完美的直觉，之后似乎不用对你进行过多的暗示了。
I mean, to be fair, we have gone through several trials in Fontaine, and a lot of puzzles in Sumeru. So like in quest and out of quest. So like, I think we're good on the logical deduction front. I feel like we have quite a bit of training for that.
以信鸽的速度，在较短时间内能够飞行的距离画一个敏感圈，
Right.
在避开灯塔的视野，与人多眼杂的道路。
推算出来的位置是明源山北边的浅滩。
这样看来，是一片相当可疑的区域，充分利用了山体的掩护，还有着俗语中“灯下黑”的便捷。下一站的目的地很明确了，我们动身吧。
All right, let's go. Go to the next area of interest. Okay, so now we're on case 2. Claim rewards. Let's go. Case records. Key objectives: Dautamani and Quarter. or Cocktail, whatever. Alright, Liyue, Chenyunville northeast, Liyue, Chenyunville north. Alright, that text isn't new. Go to the next area of interest. Okay, all the way over there. All of these areas I never expected to get back to after I 100%ed Chenyunville like a few months ago. Again, this place looks weird without the imposing Tower of Gestalt.
Wow. 看起来依然只是一片普普通通的野外呢。
Well, yeah, you said the same last time.
别放过任何可疑的迹象，我相信你们。
Alright. Do the same?
这次的线索可能隐藏得更深，准备好了吗？
Wait, hold up. What happens if I don't have it equipped?
装备好纵向看路以后，再开始。
Okay, I think that text is the exact same. So.
这次的线索，拿出之前那种细致的洞察力，我相信你。
Begin your investigation of the suspicious area. Okay. Key Stronghold. A photo of the area previously taken by the Milius using their overhead surveillance device. Compared the photo with the current area, state of the area, and perhaps you can find some clues about the hidden stronghold. Well, this is new, right? Is it not? Okay, well, it's out of the range of the previous photo, so this is definitely new. One of 4. These are pieces from a crate. They look new. Maybe the crate broke while being moved. Okay. Now what? Maybe up here? Got a bit of a vantage point up here. Well, that's a lantern. There's a lamp hanging from the tree branch. I knew it. Someone must have been working here in the dead of night. It must be on the floor somewhere. Yeah, that rock wasn't there before. The rock's not where it used to be. Almost like it's covering something. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's see. Are we really sure this ship, this thing was, like, again, I guess this was out of the picture, so we don't know. Let's change perspectives again. Number of branches? That looks the same. Alright. Cut here, one here, one here. Why is it playing the Wuhan Hill theme? Just out of interest. Oh, okay, these are footprints. I didn't see that before. There are numerous footprints around the shallows and signs of something heavy being dragged into the grass. It is clear someone moved something through here. Complete evidence collection. Yeah, alright.
找到了，这就是那些家伙藏匿货物的据点了吧？啊，还挺隐蔽呢。
Yeah.
令人惊叹的效率，我开始期待你独自探案的潜力了。好了，让我们试试看，上个哨点找到的那柄钥匙能否带来更多惊喜。终究是在客场行动，他们没法布置更多诱饵了。 这倒是方便了我们。
Okay.
接下来就交给我吧。进入他们的藏身处后，每一步都需要小心谨慎，不能留下任何痕迹。请在外面帮我放风，避免我们在调查期间和对方撞个正着。
Yeah, I guess I didn't want to make a one-time domain just for this.
好，虽然我们没有干过这样的活，但我相信他，让他保护你。
Yeah.
也对哦，叶兰做事好像从来不留破绽呢。
Yang opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the place. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hand in the thin sheen of hydro. This means you can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind. Because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
一切就绪。我记录了据点内所有瓷器、花瓶和茶叶的特征。在拍卖会的现场，我们就能借助这些特征，盯住试图拍下对应收藏品的买家，进而不断放长鱼线。
动作好快，未免也太熟练了啦！
What's our next move?
放松放松。枫丹的拍卖会相当之多，我们不可能对每场拍卖会加以监控，那太过浪费人力。所以，我会在附近潜伏下来。
I mean, fair enough, right? Yeah. Like I said, now we know spots that they're going to come back to, so we might as well just keep watch, right? Even if we don't catch them on the spot, we will be able to follow, no?
等到那2名犯人转移这批货品，再针对性排查此后即将召开的拍卖会。
明白了，现在我们要做的就是等，等到他们自己露出破绽，然后跟上去，揪出幕后黑手，哐哐给他2拳。
带着那2人在枪营庄转悠几圈后，埃德勒警官也会等待他们离开，并反向进行追踪。
Can I just say, right? If a quest like this ever happens on like if there's ever like kind of like a sorrow quest to this, it's 100% Sampa. All right, I'm just saying, right? Like the Dark Fantasy is 100% Sampa. But alas, this is Genshin, so I actually have no clue who this is going to be. Probably some random NPC.
加上之前给他们施加的巨大压力，我想不用多久，他们就会沉不住气的。
That like we have never met before.
到时候我们就在仪龙部的港口附近汇合吧。
All right. And there it is. We go to investigation. Dirty money misdeeds. The time to act is almost upon you. It's time to head to Yulong Wharf and meet up with Yan. Alright, focus experience mode. Alright, let's go.
哇，慢慢有点兴奋了，逐渐找到线索，抓住犯人，原来是这种感觉。
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
不错，非常守时。
Alright, how's the case coming along?
我们潜伏观察上次的据点1天后，犯人科德和多达马尼便开始转移其中的货品。
Okay.
看见那艘船了吗？那就是多达马尼调来转移货品的船只，还找了个客货联运的幌子给自己打掩护。
Okay.
哦，好一艘大家伙，要装的货物都堆在栈桥上，好像还有不少外地人打算乘它去柔登港。
What if those aren't the real goods?
漂亮，已经知道提防诱骗了，进步很快。倘若科德和多达马尼足够谨慎， 怀疑自己正被调查，的确可能放一艘空船去柔登港，进而观察执法机关的动向。但要小心，根据被捕犯人陆续供出的情报，被称为诈狂的盗宝团老手也在和黑民族合作。诈狂是个亡命徒，最擅长暗中进行破坏。经过之前的调查，可以肯定，在小岛上观察千岩军登女的眼兽就是他。我会在附近走动，避免诈狂监视现场。趁此机会，你们便可以调查货物。
Okay.
行动时请保持低调。
Okay. Are we gonna have a stealth mission on top of this?
飞低一点，不能超过旅行者的肩膀。
All right. Preferably a bit quieter as well. Just because bro has a urge to yap, and that might give us away.
一切准备停当了吗？
Yep. Let's go.
好的，那完成调查后，我们再在附近汇合。
You arrive at the pier and begin your investigation. The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you have to line up the partial images from the file with the views through the imaging device until you get a perfect match. Okay. The case records. This is the documented intel on the characteristics of the flagship, of the target ship. Scan the ship at the harbor with a forensic imaging device from the specified angles and match the image in the intel to the actual scene. Then perform preliminary evidence gathering and finally proceed with further investigation. There are some guys strolling on the thing, but there we go. Okay. What's this mark? It looks like someone deliberately painted it here. Something's wrong. Let's try and find the rest of these marks. Oh yeah, this mark right here. Continue collecting evidence. While assessing the ship, you notice some marked goods. The marks were made using a special kind of paint, which can only be identified by the forensic imaging device. So use it to find all the marked goods and obtain some important clues. Okay, so yeah, we already saw this. Right? Yeah, I found a mark. Alright, simple enough. Another one there. Right. Wait, do I have to move a bit? A marked ship. I think it was a lifeboat. Oh, look at the guys showing on there. Guess let's go look at the piers first. I really can't only see us through this camera. Yeah, we found that already. Not up there. Oh, there's one. Very well hidden. True. Paimon actually isn't yapping that much. Oh, there's one behind us. So you can trick us, eh? There, that mark. It's the same as the others. Yo. Well, what's up? There are lots of goods today too. I'll have to make 5 trips. Ugh, my waist's hurting more than ever. Do I see a doctor? Sure, that reminds me. I had a prescription from Dr. Yiting in the Italian village once, and it alleviated the pain tremendously. But according to the guy at the secure transfer agency, they just like to take out from Miss Dr. Bai at Boo Boo Pharmacy if I want to be finally cured. A guard once found himself with a bone-deep injury after looting to some monsters in the mountains. It only took a few months for him to make a full recovery with Dr. Bai's medicine. It's like magic. But it's an arduous journey from there to here for doctors and apprentices. I think I'll just write a letter in advance. Once there's more patients here, she can deliver the medication in one go, instead of suffering on my account. Damn, bro, you should really get that checked out. I'll talk to you long, actually. I'll keep an eye on the perimeter and make sure the scam face doesn't get close. Of course, if he knows I'm here, there's no way he'll risk showing his face. Take this opportunity to collect evidence. Check the goods carefully. Yeah, they're not sneaky enough to they're not sneaky enough to do stuff like that. Oh, what is this? Then we get this. Oh, we didn't get this. Oh, that's sneaky. The marked crate must belong to the bad guys. You know what? W little arrow up, because I would not have spotted that. 哎呀，
这下可以确认了，那2个坏家伙确实很急，要一次把大部分货物运到枫丹。没有，不过那些涂了奇怪标记的货物是怎么回事呢？我们去问问叶兰吧。
All right. You find Yelan and tell her the result of the investigation.
对比埃德勒警官提供的拍卖会情报，可以推测，他们要参加的拍卖会就是2天后在德波大饭店举办的那场。
All right.
不过
Nice.
你们拍到的标记采用了特殊的涂料，若不是纵向刊录仪有备而来，还真的很难发现。这是盗宝团压印的变体，被团体内的部分高手当作个人徽记。
Huh.
结合案情，必然就是诈狂的手笔了。
Well, it's labeling the goods to tell the people receiving it which ones contains the stuff.
对比港口的清单，诈狂标记的货物都有：须弥的特色化肥、本地的烟花、皂角和香膏。
听起来都是些普通的农业和生活用品。
化肥、皂角和香膏，有蹊跷。虽然略有风险，但我打算登船调查，随船出港。
Alright, sure. We'll come with you.
对，我还想知道那些家伙到底在玩什么把戏。
以你们的实力，我完全不担心安全问题。不过，上船后，我们很可能正面接触科德和多达玛尼，做好心理准备。这次的调查可能有些特殊。
Oh. Alright. How so?
不好意思，各位乘客，由于货舱满载，不少货物只能堆放在甲板上，还请各位见谅。
没事没事，这说明最近生意景气，大家一起发财。
Yeah? Alright, he's in on it.
看来诈狂标记的货物，托运人一栏登记了科德的名字。多达玛尼在船舱内活动，应该也在确认货品交付到位。
他们在检查东西，还在箱子里翻来倒去，搞什么名堂？
拿着这份暗语对照表，利用这份道具，你就能读出他们沟通用的黑话。待会儿我会支开科德和多达玛尼，你们趁机调查诈狂标记过的货箱，想必能找到什么线索。
If I some yeah.
当然，我
Alright,
相
sure.
信你的判断。
Alright, sure. Alright. She trusts us. Let's go. We got Yelan's trust.
叶兰，你要直接去和那些家伙对话吗？
Yep.
2位先生有些面善，我们是不是在仪龙部的酒略茶馆有过一面之缘？啊，利奥奈区有名的古董收藏家科德先生，还有这位朋友。
Yep.
你
Those two are scared out of their minds.
岩上茶室的零头传说叶兰小姐，幸会。
哼，居然还认识我。
我曾在岩上茶室喝过一种绝品，席间听说了您的传闻。现在看来，同为爱茶之人的我们，大概确实有些
Okay, Kokta here is able to keep it together better.
既然有如此精妙的巧合，正好，我打算前往枫丹享受假期，有什么推荐的去处吗？比如精美茶具之类的艺术品展览，或是拍卖会。我听说枫丹的红茶别有一番风味，茶具想必也很有特色。
Yelan there is just okay. Yeah.
这位朋友，你似乎也对茶具很有兴趣。
我，没错，我是这条船的船东，受科德的。
Okay, bro finally got it together. All right.
很荣幸能认识你。
But surely these two have a sense that something's up when this conversation is over, right?
叶兰真的和他们聊起来了，没问题吗？
Yeah.
那好，我们绕到那2个家伙看不见的地方，去调查他们的箱子。箱子里的味道有点刺鼻， 好像把好几种东西都
I mean,
混
it's
合起来了。
fertilizer, no?
还有个奇怪的纸条，写着什么看不懂的东西。
Luckily, we have the
真
cipher.
不愧是叶兰，每个意外情况都预料到了。你应该知道怎么破译吧？
Yeah? The cipher message, a formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the 3 main ingredients in the prescribed portions and the specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Install them in the locations shown. And then use a timer to control the explosion timing such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Liyue will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months. Then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is to bury the 15 million more the boss promised at the 7th sentry post. No need to contact me. Holy! What? What? You plan to blow up the ship? That's wild.
怎么样？那帮家伙在偷偷说什么？
If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
炸船？
Quiet.
他们疯了吗？他们不是想摆脱调查吗？这样反而把麻烦搞得更大了。
Yeah, Scanface needs to protect the person on top, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem and cutting off our leads in the process.
叶兰说的真没错，那家伙完全癫狂了。船上还有好多无辜的人，我们得想办法把炸弹都揪出来，让他们都停下。
Yep. And that we do. Dark Financier Cipher. A code cipher, compiled by Yalan using cracked codes from the criminal organization's encrypted communications. And can be used to turn seemingly random and nonsensical passages into easily understood messages. With this tool in hand, even the secret missives of the Dark Financier's underlings should become as easy as day. Alright, act now. Yalan's distraction is holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Hold up. Just check things out first. Is it gonna lock me from getting back here? No. Yalan is turning up the heat. Turning the heat up on your opponent. Yada yada yada. Okay, well, it's just telling us to go defuse the bomb. Fine. Do it your way. Yalan's distraction is holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Alright, let's act now. It's gonna be like timed. The operation begins. Find and dismantle bombs based on the marks. Okay. By referring to the cipher provided by Yalan. Okay, Scamface, you just look like a random dude. You decipher the enemy's encrypted messages and obtain maps with the meticulous markings of where the enemy has placed their disguised bombs. Dismantle them as quickly as possible. Alright. So, the front of the ship, right here, right? Okay, pressing the just opens this. Right here. Alright, that's a bomb on the boat taken care of. Yeah, that's what it's called. There's one on the sail. Now, how to get up is a different matter entirely. This bomb, but they're trying to blow up the mast? Yeah, we gotta get rid of it. There's one right here. Gee, it looks so small, but it's so heavy. It's really heavy. It's so dangerous. One on the top and one on the side. I'm interested. It's still here. And that's time to focus on dismantling the bomb. Alright, fine. Once again, do it your way. Dismantle it quick, but be careful. And the one on the roof. There we go.
甲板上的炸弹搞定了， 应该还有船舱里的，时间还够吗？
船舱里的炸弹我都处理妥
Oh,
当。
you knew.
辛苦你们，旅行者和派蒙，你们应对突发状况的果决和利落，无可挑剔。
叶兰，还好你察觉到不妙，要登船调查，给了我们对照表。不对，那2个家伙呢？
Yeah.
真惊险啊，科德和多达玛尼先生，你们似乎被不得了的危险人物盯上了，他想让你们人财俱失呢。
的确，我不明白，世间怎会有如此歹毒之人。我也想不起来我在哪儿得罪了这种恶人，结下了仇，以至于让他动了杀心。
现在无需担忧了，我会立即通知直律庭，请他们向柔登港派遣接应人员，专门保护2位。科德先生的货品也会交由直律庭检查一番，彻底排除安全隐患，再由警员协助护送至预定地点。
Yep, they'll all be inspected for your safety.
说起来，科德先生的货品要送往什么地方来着？
2天后，德波大饭店的拍卖会。
那请务必放心，直律庭的
Well, I mean, these rallies have
一定会保证你的货品毫发无损的参加拍卖。
无比感谢。
They don't seem particularly happy about it. After some time, this okay, checks and then does a safety check. Yeah, whatever. In the meantime, you tell Yalan about the notes Scamface left for Quader and Quader and Dodamani.
“吓死我了，叶兰！你直接去和那些犯人对峙，就不怕他们突然警惕，然后胡来吗？”
他们什么都知道，他们也必须硬着头皮面对。
Right.
现在看来，黑钱领主的确相当谨慎，他打算断尾求生，让货品缺席拍卖会，将赃物沉海，除去一切可能导向他的物证，并让诈狂吸引所有火力。但我们和直律庭的行动奏效，等于按着对方的头，强行让他们走完拍卖的流程。如果黑钱领主放弃让代理人拍下这批货品，而是由其他不知情的买家拍下这些炒作包装的艺术品，买家必将发现这些商品经过了虚假估值，报案上诉，科德就会被列为嫌疑人，甚至定罪。轻则导致黑钱领主无法再用这种伎俩为摩拉除痕，重则让黑钱领主失去他在枫丹的最后一位得力部下。那么线索就不会中断，我们依然可以通过拍下这批货品的买家找出黑钱领主的踪迹。
你们怎么回事来着？
Oh my god, Paimon.
别心急，派蒙，旅行者会给你慢慢。
Paimon friendly language.
那么，最后也是最关键的一环，拍卖会上的垂钓。
All right.
阿德勒警官已经让线人安排好了，你们拿着这封邀请函。
Sure.
2天后，我们德波大饭店见。
All right. See ya. I'm pretty sure they actually like put like 2 RL days between all of this because I saw it again that in the notices that gameplays will be unlocked on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th day. Invitation to an auction. A plain-looking envelope containing an invitation letter for an auction at the Bach. The most critical showdown in the case of the Dark Financier begins. It was this very event. Alright. Get me those rewards. Alright, the auction site. Hotel de Bach. Also, give me a couple minutes here. Gotta go to the washroom. Right back. Alright, back. Alright. So, let's continue. All the clues surrounding the Dark Fantasy A point to the auction. After making your final preparations, you get ready to visit the Hotel de Bar. Alright, back to focus experience mode. Alright, this is where we're gonna see the Yelan skin, right? In action. Oh. Bruh. That's 47.5 hours of skipping forward in time. Huh, weird. There's nothing above me. I don't know why it isn't. The camera didn't pan up.
大饭店最重要的拍卖会。
True?
我们要好好抓住机会，把幕后黑手揪出来。
Yep. Alright. Hotel de Bar. Last time we were back there was during, I think, a Scofier story quest, pretty sure. Hotel de Bar getting freaking more relevance in the Nalan patches compared than the Fontaine patches.
两位客人晚上好，请随我去往拍卖会场。
Alright.
我都有点紧张了，这次一定要一鼓作气，把那帮坏家伙绳之以法。
Alright. This is taking a while to load. I'll turn up the volume just in case there's some music. It's taking forever to load. Nah, don't pull me with the Genshin Impact is not responding. Oh, it's freaking Firefox using all my memory. That explains it. Yeah, Firefox is very memory intensive. I'll see what I can do to make it take less memory. Any music?
还挺热闹的，来了好多有钱人。
Yeah, I'll just leave the music on this volume so that it won't echo the game volume, but I can't really hear the music. Let me just tell you right now. Oh. I hear a little bit. Yeah, we are truly in the upper crust now. Oh, Paimon.
一想到这里面藏着坏家伙的爪牙，我就觉得。
Oh my god. Not again. Not Detective Paimon. Nah. That's a screenshot. I haven't seen Detective Paimon in like over a year. Brep. Screenshot it. Paimon.
怎么了嘛？我觉得穷的我们更应该扮演勤恳恳的正派角色，不被金钱蛊惑的好侦探嘛。
I wanted to talk to Mustache too.
哈哈，不给。
Ah.
因为现在只有这一副，以后我帮你做个更帅气的。
All right. I can't wait to see Lumine. Was that? Oh. Yo. Oh, just holding a drink. Look at that. Animation budget, everyone. Holy animation budget. Yo.
看来你们一点都不紧张，反而干劲十足。
Damn, they're really proud of the holding drink animation. Look at how prominently they're showing it. And there we go, Yelan music. I did not expect to hear Yelan's theme in here. Yelan's theme in game? Really? Da, 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 da. Very much a vibe.
不过，会场内的主调是松弛和悠然，你们也放慢呼吸的速度，适当抑制热情为妙，这样有助于引入人群。
叶兰，我没认错吧？你是叶兰没错吧
Yeah, holy glow up. Yep. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll all be invisible.
毕竟
True.
我也是岩上茶室的现任老板，受邀的贵宾。心情不错，就换身枫丹格调的行装好了。有什么不和谐的地方吗？
No, it looks so good. Again, after doing a whole quest with her freaking chopped hair, look at this. Look how good it looks.
完全没有。
Yep. Thumbs up. It's perfect.
那么，我们就要一边享受异国情调的假期，一边顺手处置不协的杂音了。调查进行到现在，你们已经完全上道了。期待我们这次的配合能像德波大饭店的蛋糕塔一样华美。
Oh, we can get a Scofier to build a taller one if you want.
话是这么说，要在拍卖会上抓人，我们应该怎么做才好？
这次给你们2位的任务相当轻松，拿着这份资料，注意正在拍卖的收藏品。轮到黑钱领主的几件收藏品竞拍时，你们只需要作为出价方，不断把价格喊高，带动买家们的气氛就行。
哎，我们在下面出价，我们真诚参加拍卖的啦。
Can we bid however much we want?
原则上，胡乱叫价会被警告，甚至取消竞拍资格。
Okay, so
但你们
within
2位竞拍所用的特殊账户，理论上可以无限负债。你们不断抬高叫价，只会让黑钱领主的部下陷入混乱。
we can just keep doing the +1 strat, no?
因为黑钱领主明白，我们正紧密追查此案，他不会派出有力的心腹，大概率是临时收买了可消耗的替罪羊。货船出事后，有好几位买家临时报名参加这场拍卖会，他们都带着特别的茶叶爱好者胸针。
Oh.
替罪羊。
Okay, how to make you identifiable as hell? What the frick?
这位替罪羊会害怕，真有人一时兴起买下价不对货的收藏品，导致科德和黑钱领主暴露。但替罪羊竞拍的资金也很有限，毕竟黑钱领主一次投入的摩拉总量不会太夸张，所以他的处境相当被动。
Yep.
虽然不是很明白，但好像能想象，如果有人把我原来的计划打乱成一锅粥，我也会很急。
Yeah.
你们叫价时，我会在2层的贵宾席观察下方的情况，找出行为反常的家伙。一次失手，或许对方还能冷静应对；你们次次针对，给到对方的压力可就相当惊人了。
I
拍卖会
guess,
结
yeah.
束后，我们在附近汇合，找个隐蔽地带拦下那位替罪羊，
Sounds
和
like a
他
plan.
好好沟通一番吧。
论气势，我和旅行者还没输过谁。
Someone's trying to join the game. Equip the item and begin your investigation. Act now. Okay. Damn, Paimon got her own seat. Time is right. I should start investigating. Oh, Yalan POV. Find all the buyers wearing badges. A badge that has been all the rage among tea enthusiasts lately. It was being worn by several buyers who signed up for the auction after the cargo ship incident. The scapegoat must be hiding among them, so it is imperative to track down all buyers wearing this badge. Okay. Oh damn, we were actually first personing on Yelan, you know. Just saying, alright? You know, it might not be bad to have a zoom in tool, you know, while we're playing third person with Yelan. Anyways, pretend I didn't say anything. Does anyone up here has it? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Anyone? Can I head downstairs? You completely ransacked the. You only ransacked the auction venue. Your investigation has failed. Okay, fine. Alright, so this is where the zoom function becomes really useful because they're all downstairs. Also, this is C3R3 Elan. That's Aquila, right? That's Aquila. Do they do... Yeah, that's R3. C3, 4-piece emblem. Alright, triple crowned. Just take a look at the build. That's less crit damage than I thought, honestly, was Aquila, right? Like, the Aquila goes 88 crit damage. What the hell are you doing, man? You're telling me your base build only has, like, what? 96 crit damage? No, that's surely not. I mean, 200 DR is good, but... Really? I mean, 33k HP. It's not a bad build, it's not a good build either. The 100-year-old porcelain. Starting price is 50 million more. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. 60 million. I guess we're not messing around then. This lady is wearing one of those badges, but there is nothing too suspicious about her outfit or demeanor. 80 million. What? Don't you think you're raising a little too fast? Ah, that's a very generous bid. I have 80 million in the room. Do I hear any more bids? 90 million. I have no choice. 21 million. You look sus. It's like we really stir things up. So this is how it's done. Yeah, this one doesn't seem to stand out too much either way. Time to take some lessons from Paimon. 25 million. I'm enjoying this. How much? Did I hear that right? You don't put amateurs on the front row. Those guys don't mess around. Wow. Our golden-haired guest here was really something else. 25 million. Going once? Going twice? Congratulations, this item is yours. I was expecting something to be this intense. It looks like I'm going to have to take this option seriously. Guess this isn't the end of the world. But I can't miss out on the next item. Yeah, you're certainly sus, my guy. I get to keep, like, this going, right? If I continue. Like, if I feel like if I find the third badge, it ends. Okay, that's a hint that that guy in the far corner is it, right? Like, surely. Yeah, it is. Come on, guys, any more dialogue? Surely. Okay, I guess it's just supposed to simulate dialogue. Fine, yes, I know, the guy over there. Alright, fine, have it your way. Nervous gentleman, he's displaying the badge very prominently. Yep. Targets locked. Discreet collector. Bid frequency medium. The collector with a low profile bidding style who has appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on the most precious of pieces. So, you know, a guy that actually knows what's going on. Famous fashionista. Bid frequency low. A lavishly dressed lady. Based on your intel, she is a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world, regular at fashion exhibitions and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. Just chilling here, I guess, looking for anything that piques her interest. Art critic. Bid frequency high. A regular commentator for publications like The Steambird. This affluent connoisseur with a refined artistic taste is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their usually late appearance at this particular auction raises some questions. It's this guy. Not much seems off here. It's probably not the scapegoat. That it's you. I mean, this guy bids, right? I guess. I go like, oh, okay. You can't say one of them seems sus, and then like, because clearly this guy had the more sus dialogue, but then the game said the other guy's more sus, so I believe the game. He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy.
茶叶爱好者的胸针也采用了特殊的标识色，是为了让科德准确监视他的动向，控制局面呢。既然如此，那就能反过来 利用他们互不熟悉的破绽。
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Bosch. Officer Edler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. Turns out he turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. After exchanging information and a brief discussion, you settle on a bold and daring plan.
真棒！这次我拍到了古法漆面的花瓶，啊，家里又多了一件亮眼的摆设。
你看到那几件陈玉骨的茶具了吗？没想到他们居然那么焦作，竞价的数字让我完全没法思考。
Yeah, I wonder why.
怎么会搞
对的
砸了？那两个小鬼是从哪儿冒出来的？
雇主给你开价多少？直律庭可以给你2倍。
你们，
Yep.
我不知道你在说什么。
Yeah, you don't know,
这位
right?
杀手也不知道我在说什么。
Huh.
杀手先生只明白，如果带着蓝色胸针的人竞拍失败，就在僻静的地方将他处理掉。
Oh, damn.
处理掉！你这小子也是走运，被直律庭盯上，反倒保了你一命。不对！
Now you're scared, buddy.
老板明明说过，就算暴露了被抓了，只要守口如瓶，也会想办法把我从梅洛彼得堡捞出来。
Yeah, and then he also said that, you know, if you survive the blast from the ship, you get 50 million more.
而且他定金就付了我300万呢，只是定金就够我老婆一直用上最好最贵的药，再撑好几年。
Bruh.
怎么？这是第一次竞拍失败，就怕我走漏消息，就让我永远闭嘴。
比起用你的性命换来的黑色收益，给你的利益就像肉汤上的浮沫。
直律庭还关着70多个你这样的人，想和他们谈谈吗？
不必了，事已至此，你们应该是在给我回头的机会。需要我怎么做，警官？
约那位雇主和你见个面，好好谈谈吧。
雇主，他是个无比谨慎的家伙，只和我见过3次面，给了我定金、行动计划和资金。但我可以领着你们去最后交货的地点，通过紧急方式联络他。
Okay.
在此之前，我们还要去一趟你的住处，搜集所有与此案有关的证物。
策反成功！
Is this guy okay? Is this guy actually real, or does this guy just pretend to be that to scare him?
说实话，我怎么也想不到，叶兰只是这么几句话就攻破了那家伙的心理防线。
他本就无比紧张，惊疑不定，我们只是从切中利益的角度和他来了场诚恳的商谈罢了。也应该感谢大家的演技，尤其是这位扮演杀手的警官。
Okay, yeah, okay. This guy is actually acting. I'm like, no way. There's no setup about this guy.
好久没扮这种黑脸了，我还怕
Oh my
刚刚的
God,
语气不够凶呢。
What a name.
哪里的事？你刚刚那股气焰和我们以前碰见过的坏人完全一个劲儿。
Yeah.
那么，叶兰探员，我是先去控制科德呢，还是追踪多达玛尼？
须弥方面也有反馈，他们会在多达玛尼返回拜达港后限制其行动。 只等这边一个信号，就能实施抓捕。
Nice. We love multinational
天
cooperation.
炎军则会追击炸狂，剩下的就只有科德了。盯梢的时候还请保持距离，避免提前引起警戒。
越接近收网的时刻，我越兴奋。
Damn.
那么，按照行动
That guy sure loves his job.
，12小时后，我们就在替罪羊先生的指引下去引蛇出洞。
All right.
是时候让那位黑钱领主直面自己的罪责。
Wait until the following day. Okay. Sure is 12 hours, isn't it? Go to the goods delivery point. Using the clues provided by the scapegoat, you are finally about to force the Dark Financier to reveal themselves. This is your chance to bring them to justice. Yeah, justice. Let's see. Check records. Okay. And this time it is... What? I thought I clicked 5. Oh. 5. Yeah, scan face, Alright. Let's go to the goods delivery point.
这里就是我和雇主约定交货的地点。附近都是经常出租的房屋和仓库。前不久，还有直律庭的成员来这里维持过治安。按雇主的想法，大概是越危险的地方越安全吧。那么，接下来就是紧急联络方式了，主要是靠激活一组联络机关，向他发送碰面信号。说实话，我也没明白雇主说的机关要怎么激活。 他只是给了我简单的提示。
We met with those a bunch of that one.
可能他原本打算在拍卖会结束后给我更多信息的，结果计划全乱了。
哼，虽然临门一脚还是要我们自己来踹，没有做到最利落、最帅气的程度，但经历了这么多次调查，对我们来说，破解联络机关这种挑战已经是小菜一碟了。
Alright, equip the item and talk to Yelan. 然后，
探员，您说我这么配合探案了，能给我减刑吗？
这要看直律庭和审判官们的想法了。不过，你态度端正，应该不会被重罚。
True.
还好我及时想通了，不然一切都完了。
Yeah.
不出意外的话。 这就是这起案件的最后一次调查了，说不定你还会觉得有点不尽兴。
Alright, just keep in mind that, yeah, another thing about that was sus about this guy is that this guy's wearing the badge even though he regularly attends these auctions, right? Because they're explicitly a bunch of new people that sign up last minute. Yep, no time to waste. I'm ready.
去吧，尽情施展你的探案才能。
We begin our investigation at the meeting site. Okay. Original message left for the scapegoat by the Dark Financier was the only hint being that the code has something to do with colors. Comparing the image with the current state of the area should give you enough to lure the enemy into a trap. Hold up. So it's a door painted a different color. No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, it is teal. Is that green as well? That's green as well. The flower's gone. The image shows a pot of Sumeru roses. Wasn't Dodomani a Sumeru native? Something's fishy here. There's supposed to be a Mercult here, but instead there's this. Based on the image, it should be a Mercult here. Yeah, the color signal is clear as day, so this needs to turn orange. I see a mechanism back there already. That's a teleport waypoint. This is strange, but I don't think it's going to give me anything, right? Yeah, it's not going to give me anything, just because it's not this discrepancy. Shouldn't there be a Sumeru rose back here as well? Yeah, because this should be blue. No, something happened. The Plea Lotus, oh, sorry, not Sumeru rose, Plea Lotus, but yeah, turned into something else. Okay, so yeah, everything has to do with flowers. Wow, the more you know. One last thing. Okay, What is this last thing that we're missing? Freaking dramatic fontaine music. No, this is still, the mailbox is still green. There's this. Oh, this is the tea here. Definitely wasn't here. There are tea leaves from Cherryville too. Seems like your leftover goods from the transaction. Yep. Make that orange and make this blue.
机关激活了，
Yep.
稍作等待即可。最终的目标即将上钩。
好神奇！现在我居然完全不紧张。
Yeah. I mean, this is what victory feels like.
"想为这次拍卖会的失败做个总结，还是要加价呢，我亲爱的迪特先生。
Oh, okay. Bro actually looks... You have a badge as well, buddy, first of all. And second of all... Bro looks intimidating.
意外不是问题，问题在于能否拿出对抗意外的韧性。
有你这样的人来说对抗意外，难免有点讽刺了。
哦，看来
Oh, and
我
there
一
he goes.
辈子设了这么多局，终于轮到我自己陷进别人的局了，倒也不意外。临时收买的家伙靠不住，也不是一次两次。本人黑钱领主罗维雷佩里恰，向3位锐不可当的探员致以敬意，恭贺你们的成功。 直律廷联合璃月执法机关筹备3个月，隐秘执行3个月的雷霆行动，堪称完美。
What is bro yapping?
成功摧毁了几十年来枫丹最大的摩拉除痕集团。
70 years. That's what he said in CM, by the way. 7 decades.
黑钱领主，明明说话还挺礼貌的，没想到是个坏透了的东西。
Yeah, definitely not the vibe he gives off of. You better come
请别
quickly.
说笑啊！您真觉得我会输？
Oh, you want to fight us? Or are you gonna run?
相当平静了，你明白自己走投无路。
2个月以来，我眼睁睁看着你和埃德勒一步步
Yeah,
瓦解。
yeah. You're gonna yap. You're gonna think you can beat us in combat. Are you stronger than Gosloisov? I don't think so. I think you would have died if you were in Natlan during the war against the Abyss.
竭力挣扎都无济于事。
所以，你想来个鱼死网破，太老套了。
哎呀，我那财富的高城已经彻底崩塌了，叶兰探员。和我发财的几百个部下，也都没戏唱了，只剩科德一人还有点用处。我再也没法洗干净哪怕1摩拉的黑钱。按你们追查的势头，直接锁定我，也只是时间问题。我不喜欢徒劳的挣扎。 但一直被动挨打，我也积累了不少怨气。
Okay, after taking the sunglass, bro lost half his aura.
哪怕
Now bro just looks like a
您
freaking
尊贵的性命为这一切买
like a guy from Dublin who had too much beer and it's getting a bit diluted
回本止损
in the pub.
居然是发条机关！我收回礼貌的评价。
I mean, just 4 max.
花大
We
价
face more than that.
钱从黑市买来的旧带军用行吗？布朗，你出手，这段时间已经有劳你了。
Okay, yeah, Yelana's like, yeah, I got it.
他想为自己的末路添加戏剧化的注脚，同我清算个人恩怨。
Yelana's like, yeah, you costed me my freaking vacation,
彻
man.
底。
You costed me my vacation. I am not. Oh, yeah, these are really old model mechs.
抓到了，中场收工。
No, there's more. Look at that. Well, too bad. I have C1. And I have 33k HP. No, I'll just take out the mechs first, because why the hell not? Okay, bro's built like freaking. Oh, that's. Wait, was that he or was that the mech? Because otherwise he's built like freaking Rocky Apple. Except he doesn't have half. He doesn't have half the freaking power that Rocky has. Sure, okay, yeah, you're just a pretend Rocky Apple. And got half the strength that man has.
不可思议的身手，我拍的不远。
Fair and square. You probably you brought a few mechs.
有什么遗言吗？哎呀，这样问似乎有些太戏剧化，反而会让你这样的罪犯认为得到了一个颇具分量的收场了。我应该说，忏悔也没用了。你会在牢狱里痛苦地度过余生，日复一日为你的贪婪买账。过去的荣华富贵。 每一枚肮脏的钱币都将在你的刑具上不断加码。
Damn, just giving him a dressing down after beating his ass. Based. I have no objections.
像条濒死的野狗，在阴暗的角落里，日复一日的腐烂。
你不像探员，你像个索命的幽魂。
Okay, bro's ego is so goddamn bruised.
现在知道逃了，不好意思，已经结束了。
Yep. Hit him with a baton. Go for it. Hey.
辛辛苦苦大半年的追击行动，总算能在表格最后打上大功告成的勾了。
Yeah, well, that was Adler. I didn't even realize.
保持最高戒备，
Hello.
将这家伙直接运回枫丹亭，立刻押送到审判席上去。
Yep.
我一刻都等不了了，我今晚就要看他坐牢。
Damn.
叶兰小姐，还有旅行者和派蒙向导，出于个人的感谢，我的奖金必须分你们一半。啊，还要申请以整个直律庭的名义向璃月合作方致以最高的感谢。
Yeah.
多谢好意，客气的让我都有点意外了。一切都是公务，我可不能收你的钱，一摩拉都免谈。也容我谢绝晚宴、聚会、品茶之类的邀请。要论苦劳，就由旅行者和派蒙来承接你个人的馈赠吧。
Oh, wasn't anything
不
special.
可思议，忙活了好一阵子，感觉一直在分析各种线索，看破对方的阴谋。哇，脑袋晕晕的，但好像变得
Climb on. Yep, gotta work out your brain.
嘿，我是不是真的有当职业侦探的潜力？
好呀，如果你对探案有兴趣，欢迎跟着我们回直律庭审讯这些家伙，给他们录口供。
真的吗？我要参加，可以吗？我跟这位警官去审讯犯人，学新本领喽。以
Yep.
后说不定能派上用场。
Who better to watch over you than a police officer?
嘿，那我们之后就在梦芒宫门口。
Alright, Paimon wants to see them in those interrogation methods. Okay, alright. Don't get too scarred.
那么，我们也是时候回归日常生活了。
Yeah.
空谈了这么久的假期，现在我才能真正享受清静的假日时光。
Nice.
旅行者，愿意陪我一程吗？
Sure. Why not? I'd be delighted. Alright, now we got a nice little epilogue, I assume. Go with incident of intoxication and meeting by midnight. Ooh. Okay, I'm interested. An instant of intoxication and meeting by moonlight. Go with Yalan to the Court of Fontaine. After thoroughly dismantling the Dark Financier's money laundering operations, Yalan can finally take a well-deserved break. She invites you to Fontaine to spend a vacation together. Honestly, the Dark Financier, better NPC design than I expected. At least looked kind of intimidating. Still got beaten up, like, really quickly though, but like, to be fair, you know, freaking Yalan. Most people get beat up by Yalan. Some people will willingly get beat up by Yalan. I mean, what? What? No. Surely no one would ever want that. Alright. Let's chill.
夜景不错。
Yeah?
清新的海陆花香，街角香水店的芬芳，还有醇厚的咖啡豆味，在夜风中相融，氛围相当写实。如果能找到一间楼顶露台的小酒馆，小酌2杯起泡葡萄酒，就能收获一场绝妙的微醺体验。
Yeah, I mean, you're on break.
好呀，那就陪我找找看吧。隐伏在城中的宝藏酒馆，会不会藏着惊喜
Hidden taverns, you say?
不过在那之前，趁着卡布里埃商会还没打烊，和我一起去挑选几种香水。
Oh, the confrérie of Caprière. The confrérie of Caprière. This between these two words, there are four R's. Freaking, I can't be that French. How do you even say it when I was doing the Fontaine class? Confrérie of Caprière. Confrérie of Caprière. Close enough. Haven't heard of that name since freaking Fontaine class.
还有精密的
How are they doing after Bachet
区
left?
域的发条摆
What happened with
和
Bachet?
工艺独特的首饰，值得一看的纪念品还不少。
Alright, I am
有
not
提瓦特见识最广博、审美最独到的旅者陪着我，我当然要抓住这个机会，请你好好当一回参谋了。
Alright. Nice. Very nice. Freaking date with Yelan. True. Oh, that's Shiori Boutique, no? I think that's Shiori. Shiori Boutique. I am 90% sure. Oh, yeah, the big spinning engine.
心满意足了，的确是一次不错的异国旅程。
Yeah?
如果能将时长放宽，慢慢游玩个3-5天，还能消
Yeah, yeah. Why does it sound like you're about to get back to work?
没办法，下一桩差事已经来了。
Oh.
除了为这次的案件写一份正式报告，协助建设更完善的货物通关体系，我还要
Damn.
准备动身前往下一个任务地点
No rest for the wicked.
罗德卡莱。
Oh! Why did I not expect this? Why the freak did I not expect this? Everyone and their mother are heading to Notcry, right? Dottore and Colombina is already in Notcry. And Sandron is probably also in Notcry. Alice Wanderer and Albedo just arrived in Notcry. Duran's already in Notcry, right? Friggin' Enefa is heading back to Notcry. Charlotte, of all people, is also going to Notcry. Who isn't going to Notcry? Oh my god. Yeah, Varka is already waiting for us at Notcry, right? Send a letter and all. Who the hell isn't in Notcry at this point? Like, actually. Right, just everyone is in Notcry. Like, at this point, every single all 100 characters in the game should just move to Notcry. Holy. That's where we're headed
别
next
紧
year.
张，只是和一位情报伙伴见个面，确定以后互利共赢的方案，还有互不干扰的边界。
Okay, intelligent partner.
详情以后再谈吧。为了纪念这次尽兴的枫丹之旅，一起合张影，如何？
And the success of our
没错
operation.
我可以将我的后辈毫无保留地交给你了。新晋王牌探员旅行者，就用最关键的纵向勘录仪来完成这张意义重大的留影吧。
Alright, sure.
希望在罗德卡莱再见时，我们还能像这次一样完美地
Hopefully.
合作。
Hopefully you're gonna see more of her. Hey, that's good. Screenshot. Alright. So yeah, we've done the afterward. Nice. Event details. Give me them Primogem. Jove Palicia. Okay. this battle pass period. Alright. Defeat and apprehend the Dark Financier in the event. Alright, cool. So that's the event. Pretty good. How long do we spend that? Oh, really? We spent an hour and a half on that event. That's longer than I thought I did. I thought it was an hour-long event. Huh. I mean, time passes by quickly. Oh, Samino. How about you? Music is language of the soul. Communicating is tough, but I'm sure that YM can see things my way. Zero language barrier of sorts. Well, communicating across languages require a little more time and effort, yeah. After all, each instrument has its own creator. Calm, mellow, lively, and those that love to steal the show. Yeah, that's a guitar, right? Yeah, that's a guitar. 6 strings and all. Finding a stage where they can coexist in harmony is tough stuff. The Iridescence Tour. Yo, the Iridescence Tour. Okay, this guy has probably been here since like 5.3. I just either have talked to him and forgot about it, or this is my first time talking to him. But let's go with the Iridescence Tour. I love how it's like in the background, it's like a recurring thing throughout the years. It is what's got my eye up right now. If I had a chance to talk with the organizers, I'm sure we have a fruitful time. I'm sure they would have a fruitful time either, right? Like, in Genshin, rock and roll came from Nalan, no? Looking at it, you're from the Children Echoes, which is the most freaking musical of the tribes, I feel like. Right, go there, it's a bop. Alright. Well, that's that. Let's take a look in the inventory. Keepsake photo with Yelan. After efficiently tracking down and completely dismantling the moral laundering team of the Dark Financier, you enjoyed a brief vacation in Fontaine with Yelan. To commemorate this mission, you took a snapshot with the forensic imaging device. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Nutcry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many. Let's go. Another bit of memento. Alright. Well. Oh, look at that! 2,000 commission points sharp. Let's go. Alright. And, also Friendship 10 with Dahlia. Damn. Alright. Well, let's switch to Dahlia. As we do whenever we get a new Friendship 10 character. And let's add this name card to the stock. I still can't believe Aoife's name card. It's called, like, Yansan is like unyielding, right? Like Escoffier, charm. Bro. No way, bro. Like Lone Shadow, and then Aoife just bro. I can never get over that. Dahlia. Oh, it's a little like symbol he does on his skill. Except it's rose pink instead of blue, which I feel like matches his color scheme better. Like, well, why is he Hydro? So like the only answer is to work with Skirk. That's the only answer. Counselor, give me the daily commission award. Okay. Now 7:13 a.m. Okay, this is a bit later than I expected it, but no, I like the event, and but yeah, I'm glad that they're setting up so much for Nutcry though, and the fact that so many of the characters we know will be going to Nutcry, because the thing is, right, like, everyone going to a nation, meeting new characters is exciting and all, but it's gonna be really fun seeing the new characters we're seeing, and also the existing characters we had, as well as the existing characters we always as well as characters we always knew about but never met until now, all interacting together in Noctrai, right? It seems like a real hodgepodge of characters of a cast, and I'm really looking forward to all these like setups, right? All these all these little plot points, right? All of these people heading to Noctrai for their own little reasons. It's great. And again, it feeds into the sense that something big is happening there, and I'm sure something is. Right, so we'll see. I'm very it's a nice little event. Hang out with Yelan after. Well, I mean, last time we saw Yelan was literally last patch with Stygian, but that wasn't like we had a 2-minute talk with her, basically. Yeah, that was nice. To chill with Yelan for a bit, do some investigating. The story was alright. Nothing too big, but definitely not bad for a non-flagship event, right? Like remember, this patch has been pretty stacked. We've got an arc quest, a permanent summer area, a permanent summer quest, right? And the absolute cinema that has been the last survivor of Tenochtzitoc. Okay, I say absolute cinema. It's not okay. Usually, when I reserve words of like absolute cinema to like stuff like the Narcissus Christ, right? The Narcissus Christ, Aranara, and stuff like the Kukulkan, right? All of that are this isn't like the last survivor Tenochtzitoc isn't absolute cinema yet. It's a really good quest though. Like it is a very, very exciting quest because it's not an absolute cinema, not because it's anything of it is bad. It's just that, and it's not like his last setup. It has several years of setup with Andra as a character. It's just that it is still the introduction to the marriage of Ari, and I'll be very keen to see where this leads us to. Because it's clearly because the story is clearly unfinished, right? It's in fact it's at the very beginning, right? You can tell it's still the beginning of the story. It's not even like Natlan 4 where like always insists that like that's the pinnacle of Natlan, and I just treat Natlan 5 as more of an epilogue. But like not even that, because Natlan 4 felt like it was kind of a stopping point, right? Like it was a collusion, and they did stop for like the next patch was a chill patch, and Natlan 5 came out the patch after that, so I don't know, like so, but yeah, it's a great setup that they're doing. So yeah, no, this event is pretty good considering the absolute sheer amount of content we're getting this patch. So yeah, no, I'm very satisfied. Pretty good. And I look forward to what Yelan will get up to in Noctrai. It'd be fun if we can run into her in the Archon quest at some point. That'd be fun, or some story quest, right? Especially at the point where you just wouldn't expect, right? You're just like, you're at a critical moment, and then Yelan just shows up, and you're like, what? And then you remember, oh yeah, this was set up already. That's good. Stuff like that is good, right? Like when you're so into the Noctrai arc, like at a point, and then you just forget about all these setup that they have done, and then it happens, and you're like, oh right, they did mention this. That's the best kind of payoff, in my opinion, right? Paying off just when you start to forget it's gonna happen. But yeah, no, all of that is future talk. Also, I confirm it was in fact not Chioria Boutique, because Chioria Boutique, first of all, is missing the iconic logo, right? The little 3-petal flower with the needle up here, right? And also the text just says Chiori, if you've noticed. That is just Fontaine's script for Chiori, which fair enough. It is her business. Anyways, I shouldn't be yapping this, but I'm giving like a whole afterthoughts. I still have a work quest to do. I believe it's Traces with Chroma. So, alright, start the quest by painting the graffiti zone near question mark. Alright, let's go. It's at Easy Breeze Market. Alright. Gonna finish this world quest, and I think that's it. Right, I don't think there's any other big world quests I have to do. All Good Reunions Follow the Search was part of the Oran Eva quest. Shumi Patiti we did last time, right? Encounters always happen on a holiday. That is also part of the Ifa or on quests. Shannon and Pipipon Idol, we started that way earlier, but we finished that last stream. Strange Encounters of the Tete Isle kind. We also did that, I believe, last time. Last Survivor to Tenochtzitoc, yep, we also did that. And Traces of Chroma, which is the one we're doing right now. And there's a bunch of hidden exploration objectives. I don't know, we'll see how long this quest takes, and I'll maybe consider going after some of those. Because I have been exploring the area a little bit already. Like, I already gone to the south over here, and cracked open a Shrine of Depths right here, and upgraded the Statue of the Pet 7 to level 90. Not level 90, level 9 out of 10. That's what I meant to say, and I accidentally multiplied numbers together. Whoops. So yeah, I've done a little bit of exploration, but I don't know how much I will get through before I get back. But after I get back, if I find anything significant, I'll be sure to stream it. Yeah. Some are just a bunch of coloring puzzles, which fair enough. This new area is all about colors after all. Which, yeah, also means I'm just very passively, slowly working my way through this, because I just got the 40% to snatch one of these rewards. Because I figured that next patch, there's gonna be not cry. And how this works, right, is that I like to organize Genshin patches by weeks, right? You start on the Tuesday of week 1, right? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you go the Monday of next week 1 of next patch is week 1, and then on Tuesday the next patch drops, right? That's how I like to label things. So basically, I'm leaving. Like, this is right now this is now week 4, because you can tell because the banner is about to end, right? So because this is currently the start of morning of Monday week 4. So I'll be leaving on week 4, so I'll be coming back at the beginning of week 6. Alright? Which means when I come back, there was 1 week before the new patch drops. And I'm gonna be honest, I know this thing lasts for 2 patches in total, so it'll last until the end of 6.0, but come on, let's be honest. You really think I got any time to explore this when Not Cry comes out 6.0 and just delay like Not Cry to exploration to 6.1? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Because who knows if they release new stuff in 6.1. Like, otherwise you're just cooked. Alright. So coloring this graffiti, right? Where's Asha? Honestly, what should this look like if you color? I actually don't know. It's orange on the outline, so it shouldn't be the color. Red doesn't contrast enough. Honestly, green might be the play, but I haven't done that. Disappeared dolls. Tracy Chroma, so this will unlock purple. What the hell is disappeared dolls? Okay, well, that's something to search up now. Disappeared dolls. God, do I have a more world class on my hands than I thought I did? Disappeared dolls. Disappeared doll. Oh. Yeah, Firefox is cooking my memory. My RAM. Disappeared dolls. That's kind of that right, no? Okay, it's a challenge. Okay, I see. I need to talk to this NPC in the Easy Breeze Market, and I need to complete the challenge. Okay, that seems simple enough. Maybe I will do that as well, this stream, if I have time. Alright, cool. Like green, I feel like green would be fire, but red probably works too. That was a game front there. What happened? This thing's coloring, alright. Right? Oh no, wrong place. Okay, where is that? This mural. Okay, never mind. Okay, what is inside here? Damn, this place is colorful. Like, colorful. Holy. Okay, the inside has a very red and orange tint. Would red look good on the outside? I mean, you only know if you try. Oh. Tenochtzitoc. This is stunning work. The brush strokes are delicate. I only colored 10% of this, my guy. Buddy, I colored 10%. Let me finish first, at least, before you freaking glaze me. The brush strokes are delicate. The color is bold. You got some real artistic flair. Okay. Firefox? It might be time for... buddy. Firefox! What the hell? You've got a good taste in art. It's too bad, though. I heard the people on the street hired a scary guard to catch any troublemakers who go around painting on the walls. Huh, a guard? Paimon didn't notice any big scary guards. Indeed. Oh. Okay, I see. That's why he stepped in before we got too far. Also, Broski got freaking eyelashes. Also, yeah, okay. Firefox, why are you like this? Which tab did I get rid of? Okay, well, I guess we're not getting a Twitch stream manager this time. That's taking up too much of my CPU. Who's next on the chopping block? Which tab is this? Which tab did I just kill? Alright. Well, I guess I don't get my YouTube or Twitch stream managers this time around. Necessary sacrifice to keep the stream running. So I'm just gonna have to trust OBS that is delivering all the Twitch chat messages. I can check YouTube messages still, but yeah, Twitch I could have to trust. Alright. Yeah, so this guy is making sure that no one doodles on the things. And this is yeah, sarcastic. I mean, at least this guy has the sense of humor. Sorry about this, we'll clean up right away. It's fine, really. I've always thought the people around here were way too uptight anyways. This is not. What kind of wall doesn't have a little graffiti on it? True. Besides, as long as I clean it up before anyone sees, it'll be like it never happened. Mr. Kosato, you're the best. Your worries are gone, but mine are still... Huh? What's bothering you? It's about this childhood friend of mine, bit of an airhead, always drifting around like float current bird. Everyone calls him Low Floating. He's always loved drawing and painting, and he's actually picked up some real skills. Says he's carrying on the legacy of our old teacher, Alu. Nowadays, he's known as the face of Chroma Flare. In the past, Chroma Flare was famous in Outland for its amazing use of color and texture. So yeah, he's kind of a big deal now. Just so happens that the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort needs someone to help with their facade design. So they invited a group of designers under the guise of a bidding competition. And guess who's on the list? I figured I'd ask him to help some of the neighborhood shops design their storefronts as well, but he said his schedule was packed to the brim. He told me he couldn't take on any more work unless he had 2 assistants. If only there were 2 talented and reliable adventurers around here with a bit of artistic sense. After all, he's a super famous designer, and he's always been very generous, a free-spirited person. I can't imagine him giving his assistants any less than an impressive reward. Whoa, that sounds like the reward fit for our more patches. We're right in. You figured out Paimon's weakness so fast. Hey, don't say that. Helping people in need is adventurous duties too. Great, it's settled then. I'll give Zolan, that's the guy, a heads up. Just meet him at the cafe across the street later. Oh, and since it's a bidding competition, you might find some rivals who'll play dirty. Watch your backs. That was way worse with a bunch of crooked bidders. To be fair, we just dealt with a bunch of crooked bidders. Like, literally half an hour ago. That's reassuring. As for the graffiti, don't sweat it. I'll clean it up. Okay, and leave your floaty guy to us. Of course, it shouldn't be a challenge for the legendary traveler and Paimon. So you recognize us from the start. Oh yeah? Kozatula is nice. He's chill. I like him. I like him. He's nice. Here's the chroma. According to the info Kozatula provided, the bidding site seems to be the cafe across the street. Okay, I guess it's just they were telling us, hey, look, it's just across the street, man. You don't need to instruct us for where across the street is. Go to the trace the chroma. Go to the cafe. One day, by chance, we become assistants of a famous designer. All right, that's Oh, we have a giant guy. Oh, well, I never expected the famed face of Chroma Flare to be so young. Definitely worth the long trip out here. That's my best Russian accent. I've heard your school puts a special focus on color. Makes it feel like the hues are actually flowing. Any chance I get to witness for that for myself today? I wouldn't say we're experts, really, at Chroma Flare. We simply have our own interpretations on how to bring out the textures and colors. The texture of colors is a little different from how others do it, that's all. What a coincidence. We at the Varikas also have insights of our own when it comes to color. I hope you'll be willing to share some of your trips during the build later. I have a feeling this is going to be the antagonist. Color is the art of clash and contrast. Sharing tips will be inappropriate. We should have a friendly clash, a spar instead. Toshtri. Hey there, my bad. I got held up by a little something and couldn't get here in time. Hope I didn't keep you waiting for too long, pals. Oh, hey, little floaty, it's really you. So you did really become a designer. I thought Kozatoro was just pulling my leg again. Eh? Eh? Big sis. Oh, they're siblings. W. Color is the art of clash and contrast. Isn't that what the old man always says? You're sounding too much. You're sounding like a real designer already. Big sis, you don't really have to say that out loud. So that line came from the founder of Chroma Flare himself. No wonder it carries such gravitas. Yeah, Mr. Little Floaty, huh? I wonder if your skills can live up to Mr. Arrow's legacy. Alright, little Floaty, go ahead and use my cafe as your canvas. Show them what Chroma Flare is all about. Sure, I can do that. Just give me a moment. Kozatula promised me 2 assistants, but I haven't met them yet. I don't suppose this is where we come in? Zolan, your assistants have arrived. What? Wait, you're Traveler and Paimon? Since when could Kozatula come in favors like that? Oh-ho, the legendary adventurers. Even with top-tier assistants, the result's still going to depend on the designer's skill. Fine, I'll give you a proper taste of what Chroma Flare can do. Under Zolan's direction, quickly complete the preparations. I'm going to do so much Russian accents in Session Out, and Novkai is going to be so fun. Miss Traveler, please take these pigments. Oh, the colors are so weird. Are you sure they actually work? Of course they work, and I already know that they're very useful. That's what being a color master is all about, turning the odd and ordinary into something brilliant. It's about drawing out the best colors in the most unexpected ways. Okay, got it. Wait, really? You're not just pretending to understand, are you? Alright then, shall Paimon begin coloring the wall as our color master commands? You can do as you please, assistant, then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, let's talk to everyone first. Oliver. It's so hot. This backwater is such a pain. Alright, Toshtri. Huh? Oh, it's you. How did it go? Did Little Floaty give you any trouble? I'm still working on it. That's alright, take your time. If Little Floaty calls you back, just let me know and I'll take care of him. Okay. Zolan doesn't have anything to say. Oh, disc. Decorate the walls of the cafe with yellow. Decorate the awnings and parasols with any color. The walls already up. Let me just. There we go. That helps. I assume this is what awnings mean, but it never. I don't know. I don't want to know what awnings are. I don't. English is not my native language. All right, freaking. It is what it is. Let's see. One day, by chance, we become the assistants of a famous designer. Okay, sure. Looks done. The wall. Yep, sure is. See here, yeah. That can be yellow. The balloon can also be yellow. Why the hell not? Parasols. How about a little bit orange? And let me finish blasting the orange. Wow, it's so shiny and pretty. These colors, the whole wall is rippling like a shimmering stream. I did not expect to see this kind of vibrancy in a backwater place like this. Okay, what kind of this? What screams backwater to you, buddy? Little Floaty, you. This is seriously amazing. Oh, come on, Big Sis. It's not that big of a deal. Ever since the old man passed, I haven't seen color like this again. If you were still around, he'd be so proud of you. Well, Alvo, still think the Veritas can hold a candle to what you just saw? No need for that. I am backing out. This piece has already blown past every expectation I had. If I showed up at the competition, I will just embarrass myself. So without further ado, goodbye. Okay. No more Russian accents? Huh. I was already gone. Oh man, I missed a good start. But good part. Kosato, you numbskull, why didn't you tell me the cafe was Big Sister's place? Kosato, you little brat, where do you run off to this time? Why do you always show your face only after the dust settles? Hey, chill, Big Sis. Someone's picking up the chromophore mantle. That's big news. Of course I have to let the old man know first, right? Especially when the one inheriting it is the very first person he saw as Zero Talos color, the so-called cartographer. You bet I rushed over to tell him. Hey, it's been years. Are you guys seriously still using that nickname on me? Don't you ever get tired of it? The cartographer? Didn't you know when Little Floaty was just a kid, he used to draw all over the blankets? Oh. Please, Princess, I'm begging you, not this story again. But come on, what's the big deal? Don't you remember the time when you, the freaking Gone Yu Shenhe scenario? Ah, look everyone, I really gotta prepare tomorrow. I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Look at that. Our shy, clumsy little Floaty has really grown up, huh, Vixus? He sure has. I can't believe you used a bit as an excuse to bring him back. If the old man were still here, he'd be over the moon. Of course he had to come back. The Chroma Flare started here. It's only right that it ends here, too. What? Ends here? What do you mean by ends here? Huh? What are you not telling us, buddy? And there's you. The old man has such high hopes for you, then you disappeared for years, never even told me where his grave was. And now the prodigal Kosato returns, only to tell me that he's given up on painting. How am I supposed to explain that to him? Come on, Big Sis, painting was just a childhood thing. I was never the patient type, you know? Well, I still got patrol duty to take care of, so I better get going. Alright, you two. I need a quick work in private. Let's meet up somewhere where we ran into each other earlier, yeah? That was close. Is this what getting old feels like? Now that I think about it, the old man was the same, always going around sharing our embarrassing stories. Wait, you had embarrassing moments too? Everyone has. Of course, just like that nickname, cartographer. The old man loved calling him more that more than anyone. That sounds like you embarrassing other people. Yeah, well, that's not the point. The point is someone just revived the Chroma Flare style, and in front of Alpha, no less. That could be a problem. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Well, it's a long story. About 10 years ago, a venture team called Free Spirits came to this land. Only most of the members weren't here to adventure. Big Sis just wanted to get away, and me and Little Floaty had straight up ran away from home. Oh, that's a bit too free-spirited. It really was. The only serious adventurer in the group was the most senior. He was Old Man, a priest from the Masters of the Nightwind. He was originally trying to uncover some link before doing Saurian inscriptions and Asha, but maybe we rubbed off on him. He suddenly dropped that and started researching color theory instead. Damn. Wait, you don't tell me that Old Man was... That's right, people used to say his colors hit with the force of a hammer, but dance like a light on water. That clash of power and shimmer is where Chroma comes from. Ever since he's created that style, he was on the lookout for someone to pass it on to. Little Floaty and I were young. So naturally, he picked us and forced us to call him Master. Forced? Sounds like you were really that unwilling? Back then, I had no idea we were learning something that would one day take all of Notland by storm. In the end, the old man passed without naming a successor. All that's left of him are some old sketches and a few of his pieces. Since then, a bunch of us tried to recreate what he did, even me, but no one's really succeeded, except for maybe Little Floaty. Okay, Paimon gets that part now, but what does that have to do with things being a problem? Because of people like those merchants from Not Cry yet again. They got ambition and power and zero hesitation when it comes to playing dirty. What a headache. If they ever try to get forceful, poor Little Floaty might be in real trouble. No worries here. Traveler's super strong, so those guys don't want to stand a chance. Plus, as righteous adventurers, we don't let the bad guys get away with anything, right, Traveler? Well, how can I refuse what we just said? How can I refuse after everything just said? You two are lightsabers. How about we meet on the main road at the Easy Breeze Hall Market tomorrow? I'll put together a detailed plan too, just in case. Nice. W. Because also it's so far turning out to be W. Very caring. Very nice. Don't think that text is going to change anytime soon, so I'll just crack on with it. 8 AM. It's almost 8 AM in real life too. Go to the main street in Easy Breeze Market. Yo, the Tenochtzitoc? Oh, what are the Asha's doing? The Asha's tweaking. Whoa, that's so cool. Try spraying another. Zoltan. Oh, hello. Zoltan's Zasha. Honestly, I don't know why Zoltan's so attached to you. Don't tell me this is the Asha formed with the soul of their master, right? Surely not. I guess it's just natural charm, huh? It looks like you even made a little accessories for it. You really care about Zoltan, don't you? Wait, don't tell me you saw the famous traveler with their adorable pet. Paimon's not gonna be happy with that. And thought, hey, I want one too. Hmm? Hey, Paimon's no pet. Traveler and Paimon are best buddies. That's right, just like Zoltan and I. We're the best of friends. Hey, so the little one's name is Zoltan? What a cute name. Nice to meet you, Zoltan. Paimon's Paimon, this is a traveler. Hello. Alright, playtime's over. Let's get to work and start baiting. Huh, wait a minute. That arrogant fellow hasn't shown up yet, has he? Aren't we starting a bit early? Have you noticed the crowd? Everyone's waiting to see your masterpiece. Don't keep your fans waiting, you great designer. Okay, listen up, you two. Today's commission is pretty simple. Just paint the sports supplies that the store sign used the same technique as last time. But keep in mind, the surface this time are a lot smaller, which makes it trickier to get the colors just right. Prepare yourselves, alright? Complete the design commission. Alright, Kazato. Looks like a lot of people came. I guess Chroma Flare was finally getting the recognition it deserves. All the effort I put into arranging this auction has paid off. You don't look very happy. Not happy? I'm over the moon. I'm just feeling a little tired. After all, to make this happen, I haven't slept in days, so... bless you, man. Like, Kazato is such a W character so far. I should get some rest. I'll leave you to take care of Little Floaty. Please get some rest, my man. Colors, sports supplies, icy Aller. Blue? Yeah, blue. Surfboard. You want a surfboard that's blue? Sure, I guess? Anything that's tricky. They looks good on camera. And my hair color, let's use red. I feel like that's gonna blend in with her hair color, but sure. So maybe I'll take a yellow, so okay, yeah, that's okay. Thank you for the clear instructions. Alright, decorate the instrument store with orange or yellow. Okay. That's rock and roll is better to use red. True. Okay, since we already had... Yeah, made up my mind. Since we already have orange here, let's just use orange. Right, let's not make it too complicated in terms of color. Oh, it wants... Oh, you want all of it to be orange. I see. I see the request now. I don't want purple. Kind of weird. What's it even selling? Since... No, let's just make the entire place $1 for now. Let's get that bit of extra color up there. Then, is there anything in color on the floor? Because if so, I will make it that yellow then. See it. Yeah, let's turn this into yellow. Sure, why the hell not? Right now, what? Anything not colored yet? Up top? No, nothing up top. Oh, this isn't color. Okay, this can be yellow then. All right, sure. Orange. Oh, oops. Okay, what else isn't colored? What am I missing? I'm missing something. The instrument store was... Yeah? Have I not done that? Where is it still missing colors? Yeah, I know you made up your mind. But please tell me where are you still missing colors from? Because I don't see where you're missing colors from. Surely that up there will be a good vantage point, right? Surely. Magaguito, what do you have to say? Okay, nothing. Let's look up there for a good vantage point. Yeah, what is still missing color? Looks fine to me. Like, is the floor paintable? Don't look like it. Is that floor paintable? It doesn't look. Again, it doesn't look it. The floor isn't paintable. Look at what am I missing? Seriously, what am I missing here? Okay, guys, I actually don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, I know about it. Okay, yeah. What is still missing the color? Please decorate the instrument. This is not the instrument store. Oh, that's not the instrument store. Oh, okay, that's cooked. Then what is the instrument store? Is this the instrument store? No, that's the artistry store. What is the instrument store then? Oh, this is the instrument store. Oh, I might be stupid. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be stupid. Let me give you your purple back. I am sorry. Oh, I can't give you purple back. Okay, then since the rest of the building is orange, let's use orange. The rest of the building is yellow. Let's use orange. This is the instrument store, right? There we go. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry for being stupid. After all these years, seeing these colors again really brings back a flood of memories. This combination was then called complementary pairing. I remember one of Master's final works made use of this approach. Yep. Didn't think you remember a small detail like that, though these days I just call it a color contrast. True. After all, as the saying goes, color is the art of clash and contrast, a language of raw emotion. Hence the name, color contrast. Nice. Really, here I saw you were just thinking of Varus, you know, like the one time that little Tenochtzitoc headbutted you into a bunch of paint buckets and they got splattered all over the room. Now that was a real clash and contrast of colors. Hey, you're bringing that up just to embarrass me in front of everyone, aren't you? Don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm getting older, and nostalgia's starting to hit really hard these days. The old man was like this too, wasn't he? Always going on and on about the past like it was yesterday. Forgetting now, there's a fate worse than us. If you and we forget that place, who remembered the dazzling legacy of Chroma began in the pitch black cave? A tree that forgets its roots can never bear good fruit. So yeah, I'll keep bringing up the past now and then to keep it fresh in your mind. Every time you get all cryptic like this, it's never a good sign. Hold on, where's Oliver? Wasn't he acting all high and mighty before? He didn't even show up. Don't tell me that the cafe showdown spooked him so hard he ran back to not cry. Hey, someone's confident today. Of course I am. I've got Zoltan with me and the legendary traveler with Paimon to back me up. Our victory is a foregone conclusion. Good to see you in such good spirits, little Philly, but come on, do you really think someone from Nalkrai is going to play fair? You could just threaten you outright, or try to bribe me behind your back. It wouldn't be complicated. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're already on the way to the old man's grave. How's that possible? Only you and I are supposed to know where that cave is. Yeah, well, that was true until a certain idiot got followed last time they went there. Wait, you mean the bidding yesterday? Oh no, that wouldn't be the old man's, but... If I know Alvo, he probably cut out every bit of wall, floor, and rock in that cave with any trace of pigment on it and analyzed them piece by piece. What? Freaking desecration. Holy. I won't stand for this. We need to stop him now. Kasato! Alvo really did head that way, and it was a whole crew in tow. Big Sis went on ahead, but I'm afraid she won't be able to hold them off for long. What are we waiting for? Let's go, everyone. It's time to see what Alvo's really up to. Oh my god. Leave it to the Sejnayan to be the villain in the story. Alright, catch up with Skodato. Alright. Let's go. This place isn't easy to get to. Where's the best pass to get to it? Because I have to deal with a hill here, so I guess this is the best pass? Alright. Let's go.
他人
Back off! This is the old man's resting place, and you're not welcome here. I'm warning you, Alvo. Don't think you have the right to barge in just because the numbers are on your side. That's funny, Mrs. Cafe Owner. You just found out about this place yourself, and you're already keeping everyone else from getting their fingers in the pie. What do we have here? It's a great Zolian, and even the legendary Traveler. What eminent company we have today. I don't think this means there's any sort of priceless secrets hidden around here, You scoundrel! Instead of bidding properly, you snuck off and came here. What's the big idea? Well, see, if the Varikas were to take anything by force, we would do it openly. We wouldn't stoop so low as to use those sneaky tricks. It's disgraceful, you know? What are you trying to say? Ladies and gentlemen, behold, these flowing radiant hues. You surely realize it by now. Yes, this is what they call a chroma masterpiece. What a pity, such colors, left to wither under wind and sun, unknown to all of Tebat. Luckily, our dear Mr. Lil Floaty here has inherited a style and has recently started to make waves. You, stop beating around the bush. You want to say something? Spit it out. Over a decade has passed, yet this mural has no cracks or signs of fading. It just shines as brightly as ever. That's thanks to some recent restoration. Judging by the marks, it was done just a few days ago. But these paint marks don't look like they were done by hand. They were sprayed on, almost as if Nasha did it. Care to explain these restorations, Mr. Zolin? Why don't you tell us who did this? I am pleased to enlighten us, because now my curiosity is well and truly piqued. Who exactly is a real master of chroma flare? You seem awfully confident in your theory, Alval. Of course, I took some paint from here yesterday and had it analyzed by experts, which revealed that these pigments contain extraordinarily pure volatile phlogiston, almost as if they are alive. More precisely, these pigments weren't made by humans, they were created by phlogiston-rich lifeform. In other forms, this paint is a work of Nasha, a living being made of pure phlogiston. No wonder this color puts shame in anything humans can make. And look who we have here. Here. Zolian's ever-present Nasha companion. Quite a coincidence, isn't it? Face it, everyone, the chroma flare was never about human artistry. Just 2 generations of con artists taking credit for Nasha's natural talents. Oh, but there's more. Zolan's colors have never gone beyond the old man's palette. They both never used purple. And the Asha wisdom has been the same one all these years. Ugh, floating. Now it makes sense why Zoltan took to me so quickly. The truth is that this story isn't about a prodigy designer returning home after studying across Notland, but instead about a pitiful orphan who, upon stumbling upon the Anasha in the wild, his childhood teacher's companion, gave in to malice and started stealing the fruits of others' labor. And that venerated master, nothing but a clever fraud who fooled an entire generation. The evidence is on my side, Zolan, and I'm not even done going through all of it. But honestly, that look on your face is all the proof we need. Kozatala, you set me up. But Floody, look at me. Tell me this isn't true. Traveler, Paimon, you two are the champions of justice. I'm sure you won't shield this pretty criminal. Sultan, are you trying to say something? There's something fishy about this. Fine, since you insist, I won't argue. Investigate all you want, just don't disgrace yourself in the process. Traveler, can I talk to you for a moment? Yeah, I'm sure like Kozatola seems like a nice man, right? I don't think he's actually set up Zolan here. This is part of his plan, I feel like. So let's talk to him. Sultan, I won't lie, I still don't really get what's going on, but I trust the old man. He never steals anything, especially not from the Asha. I'll stay here and keep Alvo in check. Make sure he doesn't get in your way. The rest is the truth. I'm counting on you to uncover it. Well, I'm trying to see why you get unlocked purple from this quest. Well, have you made up your mind, great adventurers? I still need it one more time. Very well, but remember, time waits for no one. Alright. Kozato. I already cleared out this cave after the old man passed. Aside from these notes, there shouldn't be anything of value left. But if you've still got questions, take the notes. Maybe you'll reach a different conclusion than I did. Yellow records. No already yellowed with age. Handwriting is rather messy. This is a diary, a journal used to organize my thoughts. But why do I have to write these notes? I can't quite remember. But maybe that's exactly why I have to write them. Before I start, I need to write down a few things to make sure I don't forget. Oi, cartographer, slippery gun. This is my journal, so you two rats better not be reading this. If I catch you, there'll be hell to pay. I'll guess who's read this. So, I guess, Kazato is a slippery one. Now I get down to the business. It's strange, honestly. There's this strange creature that's always been circling around me. The way it acts makes me think it's somehow very familiar with me, but I don't remember ever running into it, or where I could have possibly encountered it. If only it could talk, maybe then I'd be able to get some information from it. Luckily, this old dog knows how to act, so it shouldn't have realized I don't remember it. It'd break my heart to make such a cute little thing like that sad. Or maybe it doesn't care at all. Speaking of this little thing, those two brats seem to call him Nasha. From where I'm sitting, it seems like a small animal that has a very simple yet straightforward emotions. In essence, whatever emotions it's feeling is determines its color it creates in its body. Anger and anxiety gives red, sadness mostly gives blue, and happiness gives us yellow. Inside out. I suppose that means the colors are how Asha directly express her emotions. Of course, the color palette of this little creature is incomplete. For some reason, it can't produce any purple, which is a shame. I'm sure an Asha's purple pigment would differ from an ordinary one's. I'd love to see it. There are differences even between Asha. The Asha with me is even more special. It's like there's some invisible bond tying us together. I know it. I know I can understand its emotions along with some of its simple thoughts. I know why it moves the way it does, and sometimes I think I can almost see an expression on its face. Can Asha even make expressions? Sometimes I feel like I can feel my emotions. It uses some other method to make contact with me, to understand me. Even when I've forgotten so much, even when I can't even speak properly, it still finds some different ways to communicate with me. Even though my memory is all in tatters, I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion and extension and transmission of memory. I don't know who even said that. Maybe because I'm close with Asha. Maybe that's why it can understand me. But why it can form these colors? Then when can I make purple? Is it because purple is too complicated? Purple, a contradiction, an entanglement, a dream, a long plunge. It's a sky at nightfall when the stars are yet to wake. Or maybe it's the only color an old man who's about to forget everything can still cling on to. But why does my brain keep telling me that an Asha's soul and mine are connected? The Asha's soul, Again? I did come up with that theory when I first saw the Asha. Those memories of priesthood are buried under layers and layers of fog. I'm not sure if that was ever me anymore. This is an attempt at archaic somaturgy, an experiment on whether phlogiston-based life can transmit memory. In my memories, I hear my voice saying those words to me. But what does it all mean? A few lines of small print follow. I might have forgotten many things, slippery one, but I know darn well that you don't listen to a word I say. I'm sure you secretly read this journal. There are too many things I can't figure out, and I have too little time left to think about them. But if it's you and Cartographer, maybe you can find an answer. Cartographer can be a little clumsy, but he has a pure heart. I'm sure he will one day find his own colors. So I'm not worried about him and want him to take care of the Asha. But you, slippery one, you're clever. Much too clever, even. You have far too many questions you wish to answer, far too many contradictions to resolve, and far too long a road ahead. As I am now, I certainly cannot provide these answers. I can only repeat to you the words I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension and transmission of memory. A person's colors are always shaped by the paths they have walked. I hope you take fewer detours and find your own colors soon. What's wrong? Want to read the old man's note again? No worries. If you want to read the notes again, you can find me whenever. Alright. Investigate. As mentioned by Alvo, the rocks looked fresh, and they rather do look like the handiwork of an Asha. A pile of dried up paint. There's no sign of purple chroma. A workbench covered in dust, its wooden surface is stained with paint and traces of fine brushwork. Alvo seems to be plotting something. Yeah, you don't think, eh? Alright, Alvo. There, have you made up your mind, great adventurers? Yeah, we're good to go. Are we gonna do a thinking thing? Yeah, okay. Alvo's analysis. While those chroma flare pigments share similar ingredients to those used by regular Asha artists, their texture and levels and complexities are on another level. Sultan's behavior. Sultan seems quite emotional, and whenever he expresses strong emotions, it seems it can't help but spray out paint. Okay, only one thing to do. The relationship between Zoltan and colors. What I read in the manuscript, that color is the expression of powerful emotions, and the extension and transmission of memories, it seems to have something to do with Zoltan's emotions. The colors must be connected to Zoltan somehow. Guess I have to submit this. But it seems that the Ashas don't have a particularly complex emotions or memories. It's hard to imagine that one Asha alone can create such rich colors. The collective memories of Asha. Zoltan's been here with Zolan and Alu the whole time. It's hard to imagine this place having anything to do with the other Asha. Memories of those around me. In fact, Zoltan's expressions of color and emotions are closer to those of humans, especially those who are close to it. Could his memories have come from humans? Maybe. The source of emotions and memories. Okay, let's read that later. Zoltan's memories. I already ruled that idea out. Okay. Fine. The source of emotions and memories. Zoltan's emotions could be interpreted as a transmutation of memories from those around it. The absence of purple, then, must also be tied to something human. Okay. So what was the main reason of purple being missing? It's it's a combination of blue and red. Red is anger, blue is sadness. Missing emotions. Purple being full of contradiction and entanglement, like a plunge into the abyss. The gasp of waking from a dream. Such a complex emotion defies a simple explanation. Missing memories. Alu spent many peaceful years living in a cave, and Zolan gained fame at an early age. That's why neither of them has a contradicting memories that would otherwise give us purple. Oh wait, now that I think about it, it seems that they do meet the conditions after all. Okay, we have several things. Alu's secret arts. The manuscripts also recorded Alu's research on Saurian inscriptions as well as secret mnemonic arts from Master Nightwind. That's where it's got its transmutation abilities. Zoltan's special talent. Farasha's ability to transmute memories into colors was never innate. It has been bestowed upon it, so yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The origins of Chroma. Alu created Zoltan with their art, and Zoltan absorbed Alu's memories and emotions. That must be where its wide range of colors came from, yeah? So in essence, Chroma was a collaboration between Alu and Zoltan, yes. So in essence, the Chroma Fair style was created by the old man and Zoltan. I see. Now we just need one last decisive piece of evidence. Zolan. Since that's the case, why don't you try what the traveler suggested? Believe in yourself, Zolan. Got it. Zoltan, my partner. Please, I'm counting on you. Yep. I see yellow. Oh. Yo, that's purple. Let's freaking go. Well, it's really purple. Amazing, little floaty. You achieved what the old man never could. Emotions and memories, huh? Old man, I guess I never really understood what you were teaching me. Funny, I was even about to. It actually worked after those years. You knew, Master? You really believed in me. You were telling me the truth all along, and now the colors. That's why you made me care for the Yasha. That's why you pushed me to travel and sketch in all sorts of places before you passed. All of it. Everything you did was to help me find my own path, my own colors, shaped by my own memories and emotions. And I thought you just didn't believe in me. I thought you saw me as a talentless hack. I saw you made me do all those chores just to be rid of me because I wasn't worth your time. So that's what this is all about. Zoltan. That's what you've been trying to tell me all along. And I thought, Master, if only I've known, Bravo! What does show? Looks like the legendary traveler has already made up her mind. Then I guess it's time for you to all see what the Varikas are really capable of. Oh, watch out, traveler! Okay, we fine. Okay, wow, big surprise. Give me those crystal flies at least. Wait. Alright, well, time for all of you to die. Holy frame wax. Damn, the Fatui has more weapons than I last remember. They got frame wax on their side now. Hey, you two, seriously, thank you. Without your help, can't even begin to imagine how this would have played out. As for Alvo, I will get someone from the resort to deal with him. And those two little rascals... 2 days. That's the wrong person. 2 days, Mixus. Just give us 2 days, and we'll definitely make things right by then. Please. Alright, 2 days it is. Very well. If Traveler says so, I'll go along with it. You two better not let me down. I'll be watching and waiting. Hey, let's go. We got purple. Tales of Chroma. Wait until 2 days later. I guess we got this nice little cave now. Huh, how nice. And then just leads out to the rest of the... Yeah, just leads out. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's wait for 2 days then. Alright, with how much time skip is in this patch, at least I'm glad they made the time skip like a 1-click thing. Or a 2-click thing, right? Navigate and then go. Go to the studio. It's time. Let's head to the studio. The agreed upon time has come. Okay, this quest really doesn't like me like a freaking like me to navigate the marker. Just gives me a text. I'm not against it, but just interesting. There's a chest here. Oh. Nice.
努力就该有回报。
Now, let's welcome our star designer, Zoltan, to add the final splash of color to the Chroma Flare studio. Ayy. You know, once Lil Floaty admitted that Zoltan was the real designer, he seems more relaxed somehow, and said he'd work on this line work and grow into a good assistant. What a simple and straightforward guy. By the way, I really have to thank you two. Without your help, I don't think either of us would have found our way back. The whole thing, you set it up, didn't you? I knew that question was coming. I was kind of hoping you'd be too busy to bring it up. As you probably guessed, I used the pretense of a design bit to lure Zolan back. Then I paired him with someone who had, let's say, a pretty shady reputation. And I invited you as assistants to act as reputable witnesses. It was all meant to reveal the truth, or at least what I thought was the truth, but all I really ended up revealing was how pretty petty and jealous I've been. True. To be honest, I always thought that I was more talented than Zolan or even the old man, so when I couldn't figure out something out, I just assumed they must have cheated somehow. Anyway, in the past, traitors were exiled as punishment. I guess that's a path I should take too. Cause that's all. I mean, at least, you know what? Again, props to the man who actually owed up to like, oh yeah, I screwed up, right? Well, time for me to begin my exile. Thank you, both of you. You've helped me see a lot more clearly. I suppose this is goodbye. Because that's when turns and leaves without looking back. Excuse me, Traveler Hound. Zoltan would have loved for you to help with the studio's finishing touches, if you'd be willing. It will be my honor. Yay, let's get painting. Alright, let's do that. Yo. Give the studio some color. Fighting chords. Okay, sure. Well, have you decided on the color scheme yet? Yeah, we're ready. Wow, that's some solid work. No wonder the great designer Zoltan decided on it. Alright, a little floaty. Okay. Anything to say? Thank you for stepping in. You didn't just help us get to the truth. You helped me make change. Okay. Yes. Sure. Alright. Oh. Oh, you're supposed to talk to him after you're done. I didn't realize. Well, let's do it afterwards. Okay. Purple has to be the main color, right? Like it has to be. Right? Like it just has to be. Oh, there's a Paracos up there. Good to know. I'm just paint everything purple first, and then I'll try to come up with some design later. Off stream and to fill this up. Actually, I can design some stuff on the first floor on stream, but like, I feel like don't really feel like doing too much because I am feeling a bit tired. But this is a good vantage point. Except not, because I have to step over this. Alright, there we go, there's the purple. And we will mix in a little bit of blue. little bit of blue on one side, and a little bit of gold as well. Alright, pretty good. Not really adding too much more pattern, but yeah, a little bit of purple, gold, and blue to match the little colors on the paints. Pretty good. Alright. So yeah, there's that done. Alright, let me figure out how to get green. So to complete a challenge from which guy? By the way, I said that my total stream length, right? My target was 3.5 hours, and no, maybe 3. Most of the streams I'm fine. On YouTube again, you can only see this is the second part of the stream, right? But yeah, anyways, we are pushing 4 hours. So it is what it is. And you're chilling here. Hopefully this isn't going to take too long. I mean, it does unlock all colors, so I'd say it might not be short, but you're up here, I think, right? Is that what it said? No, you're not. Where are you? You are up here, okay. Further away. Holy. That's a pool of purple right there. Alright, Kane, what's up? That Jaka ditched work before finishing his job, and God knows where he stashed those dolls. I'm gonna file a complaint. What dolls? Dolls modeled on Koholosaurus. I've been painting them, but Jaka, my apprentice, hasn't been showing up for work lately. He still has 3 left to paint, and I have no clue where he put them. Would you mind helping me look for them? I think they should be nearby. I can give you a hand. Thank you so much. You look around and begin searching for the Koholosaur dolls. Okay. Surely it can't be that bad. When in doubt, elemental sight, right? Up here? Are these supposed to be it? Huh, hiding in the pool. Okay. For us. Yeah, there we go. That's one. Oh, there's this guy up there pouring lean. Okay. Does that need to be painted? I don't know. Down here? This is not that big of an area, you have to realize, right? Why is this being so challenging? Yeah? Hey guy, what's up? What are you looking for? Oh, thank you, guy. Can I get one, please? Yeah, one there. One here, okay. One somewhere else. Why is this actually? Why is this actually being challenged? Am I that bad? Hold up. There you are. Okay, let's go. Was that it? Oh my, dear customer, Jaka can learn a thing or two from you. Not only did you find the dolls, you'll be painted them in record time as well. When he gets back, I'll make sure he asks you for some pointers. Please accept these as a payment. And let's go. There we go. That's the entire palette. Green. Awesome. All right. Cool. All right. That was pretty good. And that's all the palette unlocked. Pretty good. I do need to do my weeklies because it's a Monday and I have resin to spend. So I guess I can go to finishing thoughts. Yeah, no. That was a nice world quest, I guess. Pretty nice by like a minor world quest standard, right? Also that ends well, and continuing on the very long-standing trend of Fatui being the bad guys. Also now I don't need to Friendship Farm anymore because I have Friendship 10. Yeah, I don't know. It was nice. Yeah, I like all the quests here. The Yelan event was very nice. And yeah. I guess I should talk about what I have scheduled up next. If I remember correctly, like I said, I'll be going away on a bit of a hiatus because of vacation for the next 2 weeks until September either 2nd or 3rd. Depends on whether I have enough energy to stream on night of September 2nd. Ooh, my score just hit 100k. Let's go. My score usually doesn't hit 100k. My build for just recently peaked.
真体呈现，收，
点数如何？
让世界热闹起来吧！
力量炮口都塞不下你了。
Holy, almost got
为
killed
我
there.
歌，冷冻时间，
Pulse, that's why I have a second path.
如血焰般震慑。
要营造点氛围，这才像样。
丝线与你交织，归于我。当当，低温处理。好，
Really get my air.
收。点数如何？力量。
Yep, Bro's powering up. Got a 12 before he got that. Alright. There we go. Any good pieces? 2 weekly drops, nothing good. Alright, cool. Just what I wanted. But yeah, so I'll be going over for 2 weeks. On September 1st, I believe, both Imaginarium Theater and in Genshin and Pure Fiction in Star Wars resetting on the same day. So those two will be content I cover when back in September. There might be more Genshin events happening. I'm not sure, but if there are any Genshin events that start next week, right, or this week or next week, it probably will be uploaded as a YouTube video. That'll have no commentary outside of silent like notepad. Like I type on notepad commentary, and it's gonna be unedited, and it might the quality might not be that good, but it is what it is, right? This channel is mostly for me to archive the stuff I do in these two games, and even if the quality is bad, so it has to be archived. Yeah. So it is what it is. So any events that happen in the next that pop up in the next week will have to be done like that. But usually events last 2 weeks. So if it happens in the second week, I'll just wait until I get back to do it. All right. And also for Sorrow, right? Again, the flagship event for the patch. Since it's patch long, I will wait until when I get back to do it. It also adds a little bit of content to do on Sorrow because Sorrow patch cycle start to dry up once you're past the first week and a half. So it's another way to just keep some content. So yeah, that's kind of more or less the plans right now.
我随时准备着。
Where's Yang-san?
有谁需要指导？
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, No, but I really enjoyed the stream. I streamed for 4 hours in total. Split into two VODs on YouTube. Pretty good. I had fun on both of them. I already gave my thoughts on the APOC Shadows. Again, I always like APOC Shadows as a concept. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
英雄登场！我要生气了！英雄登场！
Oh, screw you.
哼，英雄登场！
效忠错了主人。
生之一，更快更强！听我的口号，无赦天火！嘿，冲锋！ 呵，头锤！嘿，粉灭不尽。冲刺阶段，计时开始，恭听太阳的轰鸣。冲！
Right. Here we go. Yeah, this is. I just cannot bring a treasure farming Skirk team to against this guy, like, at all. So I'm happy I don't have to friendship farm anymore. Everyone on my account is now friendship 10. Yeah, this guy is annoying as hell. I mean, you could just bring PMC and everything solves itself, but actually, fun fact, since the quest, I actually never once tried to use PMC against this guy. I should really try that at some point. I mean, I do have C6, and now I do have a built PMC. On Scroll as well. I did that for the Stygian. A few vaults ago now, but you can feel free to check that out if you're interested in seeing me get beaten by Stygian for, I think, the total amount of Stygian footage I have is somewhere around 3 hours in total across 2 streams. So feel free to check that out. It's like a week ago, I think. Has it been a week? No, it hasn't been a week. Almost, like, it's 3 or 4 days ago, I guess. Alright. Just need to fight Arlecchino. And then, yeah, I'll just end off stream. And this will be the last time I stream until September. And then I'll maybe stream 2 or 3 more times, 2, 3, 4 times, before the semester begins. And then it's back to what I did before the summer, which is basically weekend-only streams, unless it's something really important I have the time to spare to stream, because people at dorms don't tend to be happy when I am streaming at like 3 AM. They tend to like not like the voice, the noise, which is totally fair, and I respect that, right? So, but at dorms I usually record videos instead.
畏惧吗？还是说你们连畏惧的勇气？
以我之名，餐前甜点，行礼位迸发。
想要对攻吗？
Also, I like using this team, and I get to actually look at like Yelan skin. See? I gave you the quest, and now look at the skin. How nice is it?
归于我，至暗之时，绝灭之刻。
Alright.
这是烧毁一切善意后的锋刃，见证
真
吧。
品呈现，闪耀时刻。
不必心地，眼受如何？
天散，
落日归于我，这是一切的开始。
See, Arlecchino phase 2 is a bit of a glass cannon. It doesn't have much HP. She does a brute force. Ooh, that's a good feather. I don't know why that is locked. Alright. Alright, well, I think that's it for tonight. Yeah. So that's all that. Yeah, 4 hours and 10 minutes of streaming, of which I think maybe about 3 hours is yeah, like there's one 3-hour split between the YouTube streams. So yeah, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this little chill stream we're doing. It's very nice to just this entire 4-hour series has been very nice, and if you're interested in my content, again, once I said, no stream for the next 2 weeks, but I will be very excited to see y'all again back in September when I get back. All right, and potential birthday stream. I don't know, haven't decided yet. We'll decide on the day of because I could be too tired to do it. But yeah, I can't wait to see y'all again in September. Until then, VODs of past 2 months are stored on the YouTube on Twitch, and every single VOD I have is on YouTube. So feel free to check those out. In fact, I think at this point, some of the oldest Twitch VODs has probably expired by now because I started streaming on Twitch in the end of May, I think. So yeah, so check out YouTube. And let me think about this. Is there anything else to say? Yeah. So hope you enjoyed this. If you want more, check out the bottom left, right? And if you are after September 2025, while you viewing this September 2025 or after, I'm back. All right. You can look forward to content again. But until then, I'm sorry. Hiatus trip. I need to enjoy myself, right? In case you don't know, I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks. It's gonna be fun. I really hope. I really look forward to streaming again when I get back, and of course, enjoy my time in Japan until then. And wherever you are and whenever you are, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, evening, night. Doesn't matter. All right, and take care of yourself, and I will see you when I get back. And also, I guess in those videos, I won't be voiced. It kind of just, it's just gonna be a footage of a person playing the game who pulls up a notepad from the side of the screen half the time and start typing away at it. It's not gonna be the greatest thing you've ever seen, but it's functional and it works as an archive. So yeah, that's all. I will be excited to be back here, and then a week after I get back, after the semester begins, I will get started on I'll Cry. That's going to be very exciting. I am very excited to look forward to that week of catch-up content, and then at least a week of Not Cry content. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this, and like I said before, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Whenever that is.